Let's get this thing going.
Hello, America. This is
the fastest 2 hours in radio.
I think we really need like an intellectual revolution.
Now, of course, this is not so much a show as it is a special event.
The Morning Edge with Fox 2's Vic Faust,
We need to have a little talk here.
Chris Knight,
Hang on.
and Eric Johnson.
The more bizarre he gets,
The more people like him.
A complex mechanism that in itself must be operated by an even more complex entity, you.
The Morning Edge starts now.
Welcome into the show, everybody. 8:03, Thursday, September 8th. It is The Edge. You have come into The Edge. We're here Monday through Friday from 8 to 10 a.m. Central Time. Listeners all over the world, for that matter, which is why it's always difficult to try to figure out what to talk about.
Yeah.
We'll take your suggestions always. We try to jump in with it. Listen to your voice. We appreciate you showing up every day. Chris Knight's here. Chris Knight's here.
What else were you going to say?
Chris Knight's here. Crystal Cooper. I'm Vic Faust. The breaking news this morning. We have absolutely shocking breaking news right here this morning. You get it.
I'm here.
When is the last time you were here?
It's been a while. I missed you guys.
Yeah, we missed you too.
So Chris Knight's back in. He has a few other businesses. I've been telling him he needs to stop doing some of those.
Yeah,
He
okay.
I know. He doesn't listen to me when I tell him. But whatever.
He likes to stay busy.
Well, I like to stay busy.
Yeah, so
But still.
surrounded by busy people, right?
So Chris is back. Where you been?
Everywhere, working. Well, it's haunted house time, too. It is September 8th today, so I have that to deal with. We open in like 3 weeks.
Do you like to have
my
the
life's
haunted house
crazy.
going on so that if you don't want to go to a meeting or go somewhere or talk to somebody, you can say, hey,
No, it sucks.
haunted house season, man.
It sucks.
But
Shaney's got me really excited, though. He was telling us yesterday about this new room.
It's going to be really, really cool.
Yeah. Well, I have actually never been, so I won't know which room's new. You'll have to tell me once I come out absolutely petrified because I don't do these things very often, but I'm willing to go and give it a shot because Chris says I'll have a good time.
You will.
the key is, and if there are lines when you show up at those places, you don't all jump in all at once because it takes away. If you're going to go to that, you want the experience, right, Chris?
Right.
So
Right.
you have to be patient. When you go through, you don't want to be with like 100 people all together at the same time.
Right.
It takes away. So when you do that, that's my advice. You
Okay.
go through with a small group.
Yeah.
You don't go through with 100 people all at once, and
Right.
you might as well be walking through a line at a grocery store.
Now, am I going to because you're going to, especially, I'm sure, set this thing up for me, my friends probably won't want to come with me. They're going to be like, Chris is going to scare you extra.
What?
I wouldn't do that.
He wouldn't
I'll
even.
probably be all by
Chris
myself
does,
in a little
Chris
group.
doesn't even know when you would go into it.
That's
But-
not what I heard.
So anyway, yeah, the haunted house here, September 30th. Is that right?
That's right.
September 30th is
Right.
when that opens. Appreciate you guys jumping in. The fastest 2 hours morning talk radio as always. Doing this over 2.5 years. 100.7 The Viper on Facebook. Once again, 100.7 The Viper on Facebook. You can listen to us on streaming. ViperRocks.com. Once again, ViperRocks.com. Also, you can jump in on the Morning Edge on YouTube. Plus, you can always give us a call. The same phone number, 636-695-2915. I shared a story, or I saved a story to share with you, Chris, when you got here. Was at a pregame high school party last week. Of course, my sons played each other. We've talked about that. So there was pregame party at a family over at MICDS, where my youngest son goes to school. And so we go, and one of the parents listens to the show. His son plays lacrosse with my son too. And he's like, he does this great radio show. He's been listening. He's a salesman. He travels all around. And he's like, wait a second. Where's that? A family, a couple that I had never met. They live in Ladue there, Chris. And the dad goes, or the guy goes, the Viper. He's like, oh, yeah, a friend of mine turned me on. He sent me the link.
Nice.
He's like, I listen to you guys when I can. He's like, it's not every day because of my job, but I'm on and off. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. He's like, oh, no, there's like 4 of you in there.
That's
I
cool.
was like, yeah, we're interchangeable. I mean, not the same 4 every day, but So it blew my mind, this guy. And I'm like, oh, even over here in Ladue.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, there you go. The reason I bring that up and why I remembered that was because that's why we tell you to share the show. Share the links with your friends, share it, whatever.
Right.
If you like what we do and if you think we're different. I mean, if there's somebody else that's doing morning radio better than us, then tell us that we do because we try to have our own little niche.
Yeah.
Try to do things a little differently.
Then
So
we'll turn
anyway,
it up, right?
turn up the radio. I need some. Got to give me some more. Drew Collins says he saw you at the baseball game last night. Chris,
Oh,
I saw you as well.
and we won.
Cardinals ended up winning. Crystal was at the baseball game last night.
Mm-hmm.
We almost had 3 of the 4 of us out there.
Oh, yeah?
Chris almost had an extra seat. I couldn't get off work.
Ugh.
You might have asked somebody already anyway. So Chris is here. Todd says he was surprised to see you here. If Chris is so busy doing all these jobs, when he has a moment to rest or relax, where is he?
Cardinals game.
He was sucking suds at the Cardinals game.
Right. Put my Cracker Jacks up on the wall.
Yes.
Actually, I didn't see you have a drink there.
I did not. Damn, you were looking.
Wow.
You were paying attention, weren't you?
I'm a
He
news
really
guy.
was.
I'm a news guy. I see that stuff, Chris.
So I was 6 seats to the right of Goldschmidt's home run. So
Dear God, you were in the nosebleeds.
I was right up.
But they're fun, though,
I
right?
was on the first row. Yeah. Oh, that's why we got it was the first row.
Yeah, Big Mac Land.
We were
near
right
it.
up. Yeah, right above it. And the poor guy, if anybody didn't see it, he could have totally waited for the ball to come to him and it would have sat right in his lap. But he stood up and for some reason went like this with double hands forward and it smacked his hand and then fell back down on the field.
Was great.
We were all like, no.
Have you ever had a foul ball?
Yes.
Okay.
We used to sit in 246, so we
But
always got foul
but-
balls.
But what happened? I mean, how did it go where you actually got it?
Multiple times I've ran down the stairs and grabbed them.
No.
It's landed in my lap.
What? You had a ball land in your lap?
Yeah, I've actually, there was, my brother had a friend come and he wasn't even a baseball fan. He'd just gotten this huge giant plate of nachos and this foul ball came in. Literally every single person in our section stood up except for this kid. And it smashed his nachos.
Yeah. I see. You never know. Never know what's going to happen. I've never even had a ball come close to me. Maybe
No.
5 foot.
When they get up, when we used to be in 246, if they're a right-handed batter, you pay attention.
Yeah.
Because
I got
it'll
that.
come
would
back
make
that way.
sense.
But I think since then they've made the screens taller too. So I don't know
The
how
safety
much.
nets.
Yeah, I don't know how much they come back anymore except for if they're pretty high.
Well, Eric Patterson with the line of the day. I mean, Joe Patterson with the line of the day already. He's like, yeah, Eric was invited with Chris last night, but he wouldn't have shown up till the 5th inning, so Chris had to pull that invite.
That's a true statement.
What do you mean? I didn't know the game started at 7 o'clock.
Well,
What
you
do
got to
you
get him to
What?
answer your phone calls
What?
first to even invite him.
What? The game started at 7? What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Actually, for Eric to have gone to the game, Eric would have had to have returned a text or a phone call, probably.
That's right.
I joke about that because every time I text Eric, I'm like, well, I have gotten a few texts back.
Yeah, but like
He has
days later.
He has a personal assistant who answers back for him.
Yeah.
I have noticed that if you go through the personal assistant, you get quick access.
I don't know. I sent him a really funny GIF one day. A really funny GIF one day. And he actually responded.
Oh, stop showing off, Crystal. Okay, so he likes you. Whatever.
Right. I guess he just doesn't like you and I.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Well, you got to kiss his ass, and you
Right.
and I don't kiss his ass
Right.
like Crystal
That's
does.
what it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Crystal's
Mwah.
so nice to him. Anyway, so the Cardinals try to finish off their series today. It is a day game. Of course, Albert Pujols doesn't hit home runs anymore, so I got to put a jinx on him. That gets broken right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm calling him out. But I don't know if they face a left-hander today either, though. So we'll see. And he doesn't hit home runs off righty. So we'd like to
History's
see
gonna
it.
be made tonight, Joe.
Oh, I know. Yachty. Oh, it's today.
Oh, yeah,
It's-
today,
it's
12:15,
Yachty
right?
and Adam Wainwright tie the all-time record for starts together. They call it a battery between the pitcher and a catcher,
Mm-hmm.
tying Mickey Lolich, and I can't remember the catcher for the Tigers. But they will the most starts together ever, those two. They'll break it on their next start, but today they tie the all-time record, which is absolutely amazing.
So
It's
cool.
in the 300s, I think.
So
300 starts between a pitcher and a catcher,
Cool. Yeah.
like mid-300s. Amazing.
And they are throwing a righty tonight. So
Yeah, or today.
Or today, yeah.
Afternoon game?
And then afternoon game. And then Pirates, they already have, they put Contreras on the mound for the game. And he's a righty too. And that's Friday.
Damn.
So we might not see.
At least the
There's
Cardinals.
another righty Saturday.
That's what I'm saying. There was a stretch where Pujols saw like 6 lefties in like 9 games. And what did he do? He hit all the home runs. Now he hasn't seen a lot of lefties. And then he was still getting a bunch of bats against righties. And I know I was arguing. Gordon was like, he still needs to bat against righties. Gordon from the show. I'm like, okay, man, but let's see. And he just can't hit home runs off righties. It's fine. He's amazing. But he needs lefties.
Right. Now, that doesn't mean a bullpen person can't come in. But no, it looks like the next 4 games are all starting right-handed pitchers.
Bill Freehan. Yeah, thank you, Joe. Appreciate the update there. Todd's so caught up in the emotion, he says he thinks they're going to win, going to go with the World Series. Cardinals won last night. You two were there. You weren't there for the ending, but you both were there. Cardinals did something last night that nobody in baseball has done all year.
Yep.
They scored 5 runs in their last at bat to come from behind and get a victory. And as negative as I can be, I still had hope after Nolan Gorman batted in the 9th, struck out, looked just crappy, looked terrible when all he needed to do was get a bat on a ball, swinging for the fences. Even I was still keeping my faith. Like, well, Yachty's coming up. Edman, Yachty's a contact hitter. So even I was patting myself on the back for keeping the faith somewhat.
Yeah.
So then we won.
So that stat is St. Louis Cardinals are the first team this season to win a game in which they trailed by 4 or more runs entering the bottom of the 9th. All teams in the MLB combined before tonight or last night were 0-817 in games like that this season.
Paula says it was a fantastic last inning. Drew Collins says they won't beat the Dodgers. Chances are they won't, Drew, but the Dodgers have their own issues. If there was ever a year to get the Dodgers, I think it's this year.
This would be, yeah.
Their pitching has not been the same, so we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Once again, you're listening to The Edge. We're here. If you guys want to give us a call, you can. Phone number 636-695-2915. That's a big story that's been going on with the Cardinals. Queen Elizabeth might be...
She going to die?
Yeah, I don't know. It might be in her final moments. We're not her
They're
medical
worried.
docs, but that's... I mean, when you see family members coming to visit in some of these situations, it looks like, the time is there. And obviously, there may be Americans who care. There may be people you don't care. It's just that when you're a public figure and you've been in the limelight for multiple decades, you get news stories.
Yeah.
So I don't even know.
Sending her well wishes.
What is the condition? Do you know?
Her a condition? No, I don't think they've said. She's 96 years old. But they just say that they're highly concerned about her right now, and that a decision for the British reigning monarch was made for her comfort. So she must be in some pain. So they're trying to make her comfortable. She's been struggling with issues getting around since last year, is what it says. So, you know how they are over there. They keep it pretty tight, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, they like to. I mean, things have changed in life, but
we'll figure it out soon. But as of right now, it doesn't look like they're actually giving us an answer.
So you got that going on. There's also a big day now. The NFL kicks off its season.
Yeah.
If anybody at the last moment, and I know all the drafts have taken place, if there's a last minute fantasy draft that you know about, let me know. Something fell through for my son. He's won 2 of the last 3 years in our Fox 2 poll.
Yeah.
And then he went to a bigger one and he won that. And then the guy that was in charge of it allegedly forgot because he had a baby. I get that. So I got to find a way to keep my son involved with fantasy football. If anybody can.
We should do one here.
Come up with an idea. But then you have to have a draft and it starts tonight. So it'll all have to happen really quick.
I'll do it.
I would get in that, but you need, I mean, there's 3 of us. You can't rely on Eric, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful
Yeah, no,
manner.
I could get Nick to do it. We could get, I could bring 2.
What do we need? 10,
3, 4.
10 or 12?
I think it's 8 or 10, right?
Son,
I think
5.
8's the least, right?
We should do an edge one.
We could.
We should do that. We could pull it off before the game starts.
Yeah.
And have a draft?
Why not?
Sure.
It takes like an hour and a half to do a draft, maybe. And honestly, if you go in and put in who you
What
want
time
and
will
then
we do
set
the
auto
draft?
draft, then I guess
could do it
before
this
you go on air
afternoon.
later.
We could do that.
Okay.
Somebody else mentioned that to me. Why doesn't the edge do one?
That'd be
you,
fun.
Eric, myself.
Well, Eric's not going to do it.
I've got
There's that.
Well, if
He might
Crystal
be
and her
too
husband,
busy.
that's 2, you 3. I would do it 4.
Right.
My son 5.
5. So we only need, what, 3, 4, 5
Eric
people?
will do it. We'll get him to do it.
You know what? Actually,
I
we
think I
should.
could get his secretary
But
to do it too.
We should do it, man.
But if he did it, he would just do the drafted. The computer will draft his team.
So
Yeah,
that's better for us.
Probably.
And better for your son,
He'll-
who's probably going to take away
he would
all
take,
of us.
He would take all Seahawks.
We can pull one off today before the game.
I would love to.
Wait, do you have both sons? Then that's an extra.
He may not be able to do it because in school and then football practice.
Yeah.
And I haven't had a chance to talk to. I won't have a chance to talk to him till like 6.
I've got 2 people that'll probably jump in too if we do it.
Okay. Well, there we go. We'll do it. You guys,
Sweet.
so when I do it, I normally go with other groups. Do you guys just do you go to ESPN or how do you?
I'm
start?
on ESPN. That's what my son's is on too. Yeah, it's easy too because of the app. But
Okay. Well, we could do that. Matt says hoping Wilson can turn around the Broncos. Aaron says do the Viper Online League. I might get into fantasy football again as well. How much again? Heck, it looks like Viper listeners want to jump in. Heck. Okay, we're talking about this as it's going. Todd says I'll probably call in sick tomorrow because, yeah, people are. I mean, it's.
Me too.
I'm still convinced it's one of the reasons football became such a passion in America. First of all, the betting. Second of all, now the fantasy football aspect of it. There's fantasy for baseball, but it's such a long season. There's fantasy for the NBA. It's such a long season, day after day. The NFL once a week, so it's almost like the perfect time.
these young men sitting behind us last night must do the baseball. And it sounded so difficult. And I love baseball. But they were talking about all these pitchers and all this and this guy. And I just thought it was way too confusing. I mean, they play so many different, like you said, they play every day. They play afternoon games. They play night games. You have to stay up on who's pitching, who's injured. It's insane.
You can win a lot of money on the baseball one.
Yeah?
A friend of mine, he used to be the PIO with St. Louis County. He's moved on to another job. He won. He won $30,000 2 years ago playing fantasy baseball.
Dang.
And I said, "How difficult was that?" He said, "Very. You have to keep up on a daily basis, just like you were the general manager, just like you were John Mozeliak.
Yeah.
Same way." We're talking about it. Just came up. Chris had the idea. It's 8:20. We're trying to come up with some ideas there. Maybe we do let some Viper listeners in. How many do you want? How many teams?
We should do like
Figure
a
out the
$100
buy-in.
one.
I would do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I mean, that would make it really worth. That would
It
be
would-
heck yeah. That'd
you
make
know
it
what I
really
mean?
worthwhile.
Right. It'd make it worth it. We do 10 or 12 people. We could fill it up real quick.
Yeah.
I think we could pull it off before the game starts today.
All right.
Tonight.
Well, we're talking about it. If you have some ideas here, please do. We'll continue. I'm still looking at show topics as we do that too. But it is interesting. Okay. Lots of people play fantasy. They do. Men, women, kids. But this kind of shocked me. I thought the number would be a whole lot higher. And then what does it say about other sports in America? And this is what ticks me off. We get polling every day. We get stories sent to us. But it doesn't state who did this poll. But it states a couple things. Who America's favorite football teams are. And it's down. And I'm glad to hear this because I still don't believe that the Dallas Cowboys are America's favorite NFL team. This polling had them at 9%.
I was going to say, I didn't know they were.
Second percent is even more shocking and confusing to me. Chicago Bears at 8%?
Wow. Did you hear what they're doing, though?
The Bears.
No, what about
You
me?
didn't hear what the Bears are doing?
I don't know. What's
Whoa.
going on? Talk to me, dude.
They purchased 325 or 350 acres
Oh, yeah.
in Chicago, and they're supposed to build
I thought this was outside of the city limits.
Arlington Heights. Is that sound
That's
right?
not in downtown Chicago. That's outside.
Okay. I'm not real familiar with
Oh,
Chicago.
yeah. They're trying to leave, right?
Yes. No, they've already purchased the land.
Yeah, and Mayor Lori Lightfoot was losing her mind
Yeah.
because the Bears are like, you think we want to stay in the city of Chicago?
I guess she lost
And that
her
field,
mind.
but that field is nice where they're at.
No, this stadium is supposed to be better than.
Yeah, it will be any of the new stadiums. And they'll get a Super Bowl because in the NFL,
That's going to be hard to believe, though, that you're going to build a stadium better, more state of the art than what Stan Kroenke did.
well, it all depends on where.
California.
Yeah, I couldn't see that happening.
That's the word.
That ended up being close to $5 billion.
Yeah. Well, when you buy 325 acres, that's like a square mile. or damn close to it.
So it's northwest of O'Hare Airport.
Right.
So if you're trying to think about Chicago, it's
Yeah, and that's not
northwest
downtown.
of
Arlington Heights is
O'Hare.
a suburb.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
And it's a big suburb.
yeah.
And my son's played some sports there. I've
It's like
been
by
there.
Mount Pleasant, right?
Yeah, so I did hear about it, Chris. I just thought that was many years down the road.
No.
Wow.
Mayor Lori Lightfoot losing her mind over that. The story about the Cowboys with this whole situation is
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Cowboys 9%. I don't believe it. They pulled 1,000 people. They must have pulled 1,000 people in Illinois. In Texas. Number 2, the Chicago Bears at 8%. Number 3, I could see the Green Bay Packers coming in at 3rd.
Yeah, cheesehead.
And the Steelers at 6%.
Okay.
So that totally freaking shocked me with 9%. Now, the San Francisco 49ers and New York Giants, 5%. So they came in tied for 5th. The Brady factor didn't help the Buccaneers. They didn't get over 3%. The Patriots got 4%. 2 teams got 0%. Jacksonville and Tennessee. I could see Jacksonville. But here's the thing that really shocked me about this polling that they did. Very, very shocking to me. Ratings and revenue for the NFL are by far the number one sport in America, according to Americans' spending habits, viewing habits, and purchasing habits. Yet the polling says only 21% of Americans said that they're very interested in the NFL. 17% saying they're somewhat interested. 19% saying a little bit interested. And 43% saying they're not even interested at all. For America's passion. Totally shocked me. 42% of Americans say, yeah, they'll watch games this season. 45% say they won't.
I don't know if I believe that poll.
I know. 13% say they
That's
aren't
hard to
sure. 10% plan on attending a game. 77% don't. I could see that part of it.
Yeah.
Because it's so expensive and it can be difficult. But that, as the NFL kicks off its season tonight with the Rams and Buffalo Bills playing, arguably the 2 best teams in the NFL, which is really good scheduling by the NFL to get that done in a season opening game. So there you have it when it comes to that whole situation.
Yeah, I have Knox on the, what was the second team you said? I just blinked. Buffalo?
For tonight?
Tonight. Who's playing
Buffalo,
tonight? Yeah.
Buffalo and the
Right?
Rams.
Yeah.
Oh, Buffalo.
Buffalo.
You have
Sorry.
Knox?
Knox, yeah. The player?
The player.
Never mind. Dawson Knox?
Oh,
No.
never mind. You're talking about fantasy
He's on my
football.
fantasy team.
Yes.
Okay.
Julie says kneeling, because you don't really see people kneeling in the NFL. It's not the attention getter that it once was. Shelley said she boycotted the NFL, but if you boycott the NFL, you have to boycott all the sports because every sport had kneeling players, including your St. Louis Cardinals, Jack Flaherty, right out of the gate.
Yeah, I don't like
leading the charge for BLM and calling out, as we've said. I'm hoping that's in the past. We wouldn't get into it all, but and that's it. Andy says, "Let's go Buffalo." All right, we got Kevin. I have a friend that lives 4 blocks from where it's supposed to be built. That would be really cool downtown or in that area for Arlington. Jay says there was too much crime downtown. That's why you have that going on. So anyway, Drew says it was good to see President Obama back in the White House tomorrow. We'll play some sound for you from President Obama, and we'll let you decide if this man has lost his mind.
Of course he has.
In my opinion, because it's my business of speaking and public speaking, and the greatest orator that I've ever seen in public. Now, you've heard all kinds of sayings. That guy's such a good salesman, he could sell such and such to such and such.
Mm-hmm.
Obama would definitely be one of those guys. But I'm not buying what Obama was selling yesterday, and I don't think the country is buying what he was selling yesterday.
No.
But you get to make the decision. I think the former president is facing his toughest challenge yet. But we know he's a lot like Trump. He's an egomaniac. He wants the limelight. He wants the camera. He can't give up the spot. Look at me, world. Look at me. And I said, just like Trump, we're equal opportunity around here. Look at me. Put me on camera. You won't want to miss the sound if you haven't heard it yet. Back with that sound with Obama and the White House yesterday. It is the fastest 2 hours of morning talk radio. Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Chris Cooper, and Vic Faust of Fox 2 share the show. Back with more right after this.
This is the Edge Morning Show.
Live on 100.7.
The Viper.
Keep your resolution to quit cigarettes this time. Go to I Quit Vapor, 852 Bryan Road, O'Fallon. I Quit Vapor carries the salt nicotine systems, their latest juice flavors, and all of their pod systems. Let their staff explain why the salt nicotine system is so effective in helping you to quit cigarettes for good. It has a much smoother delivery and allows you to adjust the amount of nicotine intake. I Quit Vapor is still your one-stop shop for everything vapor. Keep your quit cigarette resolution this time. Go to I Quit Vapor, 852 Bryan Road, O'Fallon.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents
And Doug.
And we're back with Limu, Emu, and Doug for the final question. Category is things you climb. All right, Limu, what do you think? You sure? We're going with Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Oh, so close. We were looking for stairs. Huh. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Hi, this is Conrad Bellman at Bellman's Carnection in St. Peters. Right now, we're buying any pre-owned vehicles. At Bellman Carnection, we will take anything on trade: farm, house, truck, cars, and SUVs. Bring into a Bellman pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or van today. The inventory is always fresh, so hurry in before someone else buys the one you want. Bellman's Carnection in St. Peters at Highway 70 and 370. Where you will never pay the max. Online at carnection.com.
Thanks, everyone, for baking your way here on this toasty morning. Are you all ready to jam? Excellent. Before we get rolling, let's start by hashing out everything bagel we'll be discussing. Profit margins are okay, but they could maybe be butter. Sorry, I don't mean to waffle. Next quarter, it's all or muffin. Did you have a question, sausage patty?
My name's Patricia.
When you can't take your mind off breakfast, it matters where you stay. Delicious breakfast available at our Hilton family of brands. Hilton, for the stay.
Your adventure awaits at the St. Louis Renaissance Festival. See the new Queen's Gambit Royal Chess Match, Children's Realm, a mermaid experience. Visit the Throne of Swords, throw axes and drink like a pirate at the Whiskey and Rum tasting. Acquire new treasures in a village full of handcrafted wares while feasting on some of the most fantastic food ever. Encounter a cast of characters at 12 stages, including live armored jousting. Join the revelry for 6 weekends, September 17th through October 23rd, plus Columbus Day. Tickets at stlrenfest.com.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
You want to scare the out of people and get paid for it? St. Louis's most notorious haunted house is now hiring.
Do you believe in the boogeyman?
Apply online at panicfest.com.
Here comes more of the Edge Morning Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Well, we have a lot of fun. I mean, we're gonna talking about doing a fans only for this show. That's what we should do. You have to pay for the outtakes.
Oh yeah.
And you have to be naked, right? I don't know about that.
I don't know if people want to see us.
I thought that they did some good branding. That fans only thing. All I think of is nudity.
Only fans.
Only fans. What's the difference?
Eric would be in his hat and only have your football covering certain spots.
You know that's right.
Fans only would be like a side of Metro Lighting. That's the difference.
or metrosexual. I don't even know what that means.
No, because the conversations are so great around here. I mean, Eric and Chris, I walked back in from the restroom calling each other biatches. It is the best stuff ever. Our listeners would love it.
Well, he is a biatch.
Well,
He never shows up.
We
He's
need
lazy.
cameras
You
in
think I'm
studio so
lazy?
people can actually hear the conversations that go on off the radio.
Yeah.
And you thought we talked a lot about on radio.
Well, maybe we'll do
You
it for
should
free.
get the outtakes.
Maybe we'll do it for free. Hey, if you guys are all talk today, man, I'm all in.
Yeah, baby, it's football day. You're
I'm
right.
all
We're
in.
revved up.
Look, I know we
Yeah.
can talk. Another thing I want to do today, I want to call a California business and tell them I'm Gavin Newsom's office.
Oh, my
And say
God.
you got to shut the power off
They'll hang up on
immediately.
you.
I don't care. I want to hear what they say. But we're going to do that.
Chris, can you find a California business?
It would be better if we could find a resident.
Why don't we just call Gavin Newsom's office?
No,
you don't-
because
you don't
he's cool.
He's elite.
He's literally wearing winter clothing to
Yeah.
do a PSA.
I know.
Anyway, if you guys want to do a fantasy football thing, I will destroy all of you.
Yes, I love it.
No, I will destroy you
Okay,
guys.
Eric,
Maybe not her.
Hold on.
Eric,
Maybe not her.
Record on this real quick.
Maybe not her.
Let me get this recorded. What'd
But
you
I'm
say?
telling you what, the things that you go after in a
Yeah, you
draft
won't
are
repeat
not
it,
the
would.
things that win your season.
This is true.
All right, this is great.
All right, and then all
So
you
you would-
all you
wait a minute.
edgers
So you
online,
would
if you want
say-
in, bring it.
So you would destroy us?
Without a doubt. I mean, it would be just easy. I would pick people you were like, what are you doing? And I would win the season.
Right?
Nobody that picks Tom Brady in the opening draft wins the season. What's wrong with you guys?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
You're funny.
Give him a real one.
Damn. Okay, open it up. You got a
We're
matter of
doing it.
hours.
Yes, we're doing
You got
it.
and the CBS Sports Line one, by the way, is the best one.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn,
okay.
Eric, you do know what's going on.
Yeah, I do know what's going on.
Oh,
then
I'm
there, we'll do
I
that
won a
one.
season one time with defense. The
How the hell you
defense,
know
the
what's going
Denver
on when
defense.
you don't know how to answer your phone?
Huh?
Oh.
Oh, no, here we go.
Huh?
I
Here we
mean, how
go.
are you getting all your information?
Back to the show. Carrier pigeons.
Oh my
I
God.
got it.
Eric Johnson's here.
I
Chris
got it.
Knight, Crystal Cooper. I'm Vic Faust of Fox. Now, this sucks. The listeners are so damn good, they all want in.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
This
going to
isn't
figure
trash
this out
talk.
before.
It's not trash talk, by the way, on Facebook. If you know what you're doing,
No, it's
only
not.
bragging. It's only bragging.
If you back it up.
You know that's right.
Exactly. I get it. You're only stating truth if you back it up.
Mhm.
God, we could have done a big league if we would have just gotten it together earlier.
Well, if we're around next year, maybe so. But we got to figure out how many people we could actually do with this. And then because now we've got at least 4 or 5 people from the Facebook line that want in on fantasy football.
What's the CBS one you said?
CBS Sports Line.
So how many do you have to have to do one?
Oh, 10, I think.
It's 10.
Chris,
think.
what do you think the chances of Eric actually showing up for the draft would be
No,
today?
I wouldn't even show up. I would let the
All right.
computer do it.
And then you just
And
make
I
your
would- and I would-
transactions
yes.
after.
You're gonna do
Yes.
odds,
You
right?
promise?
You don't
promise.
The computer picks your best odds. What do you? You don't go out there. The only people that go out there and do their own draft are the dumbasses.
No, that's not
It
true.
is so true.
My son's won 2 of the
Then
last 3
I'm a
years, the Fox
huge
2 poll,
dumbass.
and he did it himself.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did he?
I picked everyone myself.
Okay.
And I didn't always pick the top one up there either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
I like to compare multiple lists.
set it up.
And there's multiple
what I
times where
said.
like
We're
I
trying.
got $100
Let's
bucks
do
for
it.
this. I got
it
$100
doesn't
bucks.
match the list doesn't necessarily match who's like ranking points wise.
Right.
So
That's exactly right.
Okay,
So auto
because we
drafts are
don't
not-
have
yeah.
an NFL team in St. Louis. Just real quick, I'm curious, and people who do care or lightly care might have a team that they may follow.
Mhm.
You root for
Who do I root for? Well,
Still
the
the
Chiefs.
Seahawks?
The Chiefs. Come on.
Oh
No,
my
I-
God,
look,
what?
Look, I was in Seattle. 15 years ago.
So you root for
I
the
was
Chiefs.
I was there when John Kitna was there, and then he moved on to Warren Moon was there when I was there. So no, I like the Seahawks. I thought
But-
the experience of the Seahawks was amazing. But come on, man.
So you're Chiefs.
May Holmes, I'm
Chris.
Chiefs.
Chris is a Chiefs
Yeah.
fan.
No, he's not a Chiefs. He's a Steelers guy.
Oh, Chris, who is it?
Yeah.
Don't let us speak for you.
I like the Steelers.
He's
I
a
like
Steelers
Kansas City too.
That's a bad combination because they're rivals.
And they're
know.
both in the AFC. Is there one? Okay, so you kind of like
If I
two
had
teams.
to pick one over the other,
Trust me, I get it because we don't have a team, and
Right.
I've had multiple teams over the years because we don't have a
Yeah.
team. Crystal,
I just like to watch.
you don't
But
even
I would
care.
say like
She's a voyeur.
I would tune into the Chiefs, but I did pick the Steelers defense. for my draft.
I've
Green
got my
Bay?
eye on Buffalo this year for some reason.
Green Bay, I think that Aaron Rodgers has this weird vibe about
Can't
him right
stand
now.
him.
That's
I
who
know you don't.
Hey, that's who I took
Aaron
for quarterback.
Packers.
I took Aaron Rodgers
Hey,
for quarterback.
Aaron is the underdog right because he doesn't care. There's something about him that's so
true.
light.
since he did
and
ayahuasca or whatever,
Yes.
he's gonna have a great season.
He's going to throw
I
for
grabbed
4,000
him.
yards.
Oh yeah.
He's
No,
been,
we're gonna have
he's
fun.
been out doing the peyote and all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff out in the desert and sweating in fields.
Tom
and-
Brady, you don't know what's going on with his family life. You don't have any idea.
See, that is interesting. You have so many different listeners who like so many different teams because we don't have a team here.
No, we don't.
Bills, Packers, Bears, 40. I mean, just 4 people tuned in. I'm a Lions fan because I became a Lions fan when I was in Detroit.
Yeah.
They're never going to win
That'll
anything.
be well.
They've been very entertaining on Hard Knocks, arguably one of the best Hard Knocks teams that they've had.
See what Jared does. See if he can get off his ass.
All right,
Do
well,
something.
are we
And-
going to let listeners in?
We got to figure it out
If you
maybe
wanna-
during the next break. But
Okay.
the problem is how many teams. I didn't think you could go more than 12 teams in a league.
We can't, but what we can do is if you're interested in joining the Edge to do this, we need them to text so we
Okay,
can get their number. And the text line's 35288
Don't we need
4737.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I interrupted you.
35288 Viper.
Cool.
That's what you need to text. So that way we have your number. So we can take the first. If we have 3 or 4 openings, we can take them 3 or 4.
$100 buy-in.
$100 buy-in.
buy-in. I think that's
Hell
fair.
yeah.
Who
I
is
think
going
that's
to be
fair.
the moderator?
I think it does it for you.
Okay, good.
I
did-
believe. Crystal would know more about this stuff than I do. It's been a while since I've been.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the CBS one, but the ESPN
Well, if ESPN one works for you, then do that one.
No,
I don't care.
mean, I didn't. I don't know if you do the money through. I just give the money to my friend, right? And then, but somebody has to set it up. Is that what the moderator is? Because I'm not that for my group. I can ask her. I don't mind.
Man, there's another one out there that does that. What is it? Sport Kings? I can't remember. We should research this on the break.
DraftKings?
DraftKings.
Yeah.
We should research this.
I'm down for whatever.
I'll figure it out as soon as we end the show, and then I'll start
Okay.
getting
This
it
is
set
boring
up.
for a lot
Because
of
I
people,
know
but
what-
it's exciting for me. Let's
Hey,
rock.
and
I know what-
my second
Come
team.
on.
My second team are the Chiefs, and I've
the Chiefs.
yeah, because I had
Second
all
team,
my
man.
my
Oh, yeah.
former coaches are all there.
God, they're a good team.
Andy
man.
Reid, I like to tell the stories NFL starts. Andy Reid was my freshman coach at Mizzou. He
What?
was our. I
That's
spent
right.
half my time. Andy was our offensive line coach at Mizzou.
That's right.
Before he went to the Packers, so he went straight from Mizzou to the Packers. So as a tight end, half of our time was spent with the line.
Yeah.
Andy
Sounds like-
Reid.
That sounds
was an-
really cool.
No, he was an awesome guy. He gave me a nickname called Butkus. I don't know if he remembers it or not. Because he's like, you're always spitting through that damn mouthpiece of yours. He's like, you're huffing and puffing down the field.
Like Dick?
He's like, but I like it. I was
Like Dick?
Yeah, kind of like Dick.
Yeah. I'd rather been called Deerdorf or Dobler.
Oh, of course
Yeah.
you. But then their special teams guy.
I'm psyched. Let's go.
Well, he's psyched. He's got a football in his hand.
I know, man. It's
That's why I
kickoff.
brought the
It's
football
kickoff
in.
Thursday.
You know, it's funny. Do you know
This
my
is
dad?
more of a holiday. This is in my top 3 holidays right now. You guys don't consider it a holiday.
No,
but
I don't.
Kickoff,
And I love football.
Kickoff night, Thursday nights, usually on ESPN, and it's 2 good teams usually. That's
Yeah,
a
and again
holiday for
tonight.
me. Yes.
Bills
Yes.
and Rams tonight.
I would
There you
rather
go.
have kickoff Thursday than Thanksgiving any day of the
Also
week.
special teams coach. And before I could even say it, Pete brought up Coach Andy Hill. I used
Andy
to
Hill.
I used to do a TV show with him. He had his own coach's show at Mizzou when I was a sports guy in another
Yes.
life. So they're both coaches there. And then arguably, or Andy's, I think, the receivers coach, the best special teams coach in the NFL, Dave Tobe.
Okay.
Another Mizzou coach. All 3 there when I
Right.
was there.
Right.
Wow.
And they're all Chiefs guys. So, yeah, I pull for the Chiefs. And a former teammate of mine, Brock Olivo, used to be a coach there. He's now coaching at WashU. So,
That's
Gotcha.
cool. You want to hear something funny?
go ahead. Shoot.
So my dad's name's Dwight Clark.
Yeah, I know. When I met him,
Right.
when I met your dad in a previous life, I said, like the football player, and he looked at me like, yes.
Yeah, even
like the
funnier.
football player.
So one of his first roommates living out of the parents' house and stuff, his roommate's name was Ed McMahon. So
Oh
he
my
said
God.
whenever they would order pizzas, he said he would feel so bad for the guy that delivered because he could tell he was obviously excited before they opened the door.
Or it seemed like it was a prank.
Yeah, no, but those are
for
real
those who
names.
don't know, Dwight Clark he caught the infamous pass from Joe Montana.
Yes, sir.
Against
Mm-hmm.
the Dallas Cowboys in the NFC Championship
sir.
game.
Yep.
It's the one
Yes.
play that you'll see most often from Joe Montana
Mm-hmm.
to a Dwight Clark. No, that was not Crystal's dad.
Nope.
They just share the same name.
Yep.
I always think everybody praises Montana for that throw. It was Dwight making the catch.
He did.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why
A
isn't
quarterback is only as good as his
Yeah.
offensive line.
Yes.
First of all, second of all, the people around.
who was
him.
the Smith guy that Staubach tried to complete in the Super Bowl 12 that he dropped the ball? Jackie, not Jackie Smith,
no,
Smith or
no, it
whatever
was
his name
Jackie
was.
Smith.
He was
St. Louis's own Jackie Smith.
the Buck. Yes, not him, but he was
His
like
son
the.
Greg Smith played football with me at Mizzou. There's
Yeah,
always a connection.
There's always a connection. But you don't drop a football in the end zone during a Super Bowl.
No, but you don't.
You're Buckner.
No,
You're Bucknered.
But he's had to live with that his entire life.
Yes.
Think about that.
Yes. You could have been a
Fun.
Dwight Clark, but
So we'll get back. We'll figure this out throughout the show today, and
Yes.
then let people know.
Okay.
So it seems like it's on for sure.
Yes.
Our first ever. And by the way, you can't call something when it's the first an annual. I just wanted to let everybody know that. That's a pet peeve of mine. Something has to at least be 2 years or more. So you can't call this is the first annual.
yeah, because you don't know if you'll do it next year.
Yeah, because
Right.
it hasn't,
It hasn't
been done
been
before.
annual
First
yet.
annual.
But you
You're right.
hear people say, "Oh, we're gonna have
I
the
know.
first annual." I
Good
was like,
point.
how do you have the first annual?
That's so
Sorry.
funny.
Awesome point, man.
Oh yeah, it's so awesome.
There's there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now.
Oh, yeah,
a
there
lot of
is.
it's good. Some of it sucks.
It is.
Yes, I would say the Prime Minister of Britain right now, going into Britain right now, and
Liz Truss?
I love her. She's your new Iron Lady. Keep an eye on her, man.
She, by the way, since Eric brought it up, Liz, who's replacing Boris Johnson, is an ally and a friend of Boris. So she says that what you saw before is a lot of what you're going to continue to get with a little change here and there.
Here's the deal. You call yourself a conservative over there in London.
Yes, the
I am a
conservative.
conservative, and we're going to get things back on track, actually. And we're going to make sure...
Military action.
Yes, actually. And we're going to make sure that people have low taxes, and we're going to have a lot of energy, and we're going to be the jolly good old party, aren't we? Every conservative leader that they've had over there has screwed that country up. They have said they're conservative only on paper.
Mm-hmm.
There's a ban on...
Are you saying there's rhinos in England?
Yes. Well, it's beyond rhinos.
Just to say what
It's
you said before.
European rhinos. That's even worse. I just want to say, welcome, Liz. She has now ended the ban on fracking. A really quite controversial thing, but not really, because they are dealing with some serious energy problems over there. I think the story of the day is California versus London. This Liz Truss, the new prime minister over there, she comes in dealing with a queen that's about to pass away, apparently. She comes in dealing with energy problems. She comes in with high taxes. She comes in with crime, just like St. Louis has. And she could be your next world leader. People will see her and they will go, that is a badass bitch. And I'm telling you right now, this might be the story of the day for me, is keeping an eye on Britain and how they handle all of these problems that are facing the world right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be a microcosm.
Well, how is she going to deal with the leader of America?
She
Barack
doesn't
Obama.
care. That's not the leader of America.
Uh-huh.
It's Joe Biden.
Uh-huh.
It's
Well,
Cory Bush.
Well, I was
he's
trying
sure
to
a big fan.
It's Cory Bush.
stop it, Eric. Stop it.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yes,
you see when
but that's why we
when
have
you
this-
when you are swimming in a vat of garbage like we are today, and you see these little pebbles of light, boom, come out of the garbage. Well, Liz Truss is one of those little pebbles
but then,
of light.
But then a trash can gets put right on top.
You're
of it.
right. We'll see.
A trash bag.
You're
does.
right. You're right.
The lid gets put on the can.
You're right. Margaret Thatcher would not have been Margaret Thatcher if she didn't put her foot down. She was
Well,
the Iron Lady.
But Eric,
let's see if she can do
I
that.
brought up the former president. Did you see his press conference yesterday?
How could you not? It was Barack Obama. He had the bat light was up. Everybody in the
Barack
world saw
Obama
it.
was at the White
Pat light
House.
was up.
I thought you said it was the Brock light.
The Brock light. Everybody had to watch it.
Is it just like big ears?
Hear ye.
The former president and Michelle, former first lady, were at the White House to get their portraits unveiled. Now, this was something they didn't do during the Trump administration. So,
That's right.
yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that.
Just to be fair and straight, we call him. Trump did not invite them back and put pictures of them up. And I don't think you're going to see anybody inviting Trump back to put his
If
picture.
DeSantis gets elected,
in
they
the
will.
well, it's going to take a conservative whenever that may or may not happen.
USS Donald Trump. Can you imagine that, though? Big aircraft
Would be
carrier.
amazing.
I'm just trying to imagine a portrait of Trump and Melania in the White House right now.
I could just picture
So-
the paint job on that thing.
Yeah,
right?
no doubt.
It'll be tinted orange.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. So,
It's gonna be the biggest aircraft carrier ever. 4,000 planes can take off at one time.
I have talked
Excuse me.
a lot.
Excuse me.
It's going to be huge. Huge.
What a
massive.
day, yeah. Do you buy
So he's.
do you buy into the fact that Biden and Obama hate each other?
I don't know what's
And
going on.
if they do,
there.
my God, have you ever seen it in
It's a-
public?
I think it's
Eric,
like you're embarrassed by your little.
it's a boss. It's
You
a
know.
boss employee relationship.
Yeah.
Barack's the boss, and then you
Right.
tell.
Wow. I didn't say that. That was Vic Faust, by the way.
That's the relationship that you've talked
It
about in the
does
show
seem
before.
like they do have that, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But is it real? Because they talk about, I love it, all the hearsay, the behind the scenes hearsay. I can give you a bunch of hearsay on this show. But it's like all the behind the scenes stuff at the White House. Do you think Joe Biden is even smart enough to not like Obama?
Who knows?
No.
But Eric, Obama loves himself some Joe Biden now.
He loves himself some
He
Obama.
stayed away about a year ago, if you remember. He said he wouldn't put his name, he wouldn't back Joe Biden for a reelection. I'm just, once
Yeah.
again, these are facts. These are not my opinions. I don't give those facts. He publicly said, I need to wait and see. I'm not backing Joe Biden. Yesterday, when Barack got his picture, his official portrait with Michelle at the White House unveiled, I think they're pretty good pictures. He did a press conference. Here is what he had to say about what he sees right now in the country.
Led us through some perilous times. You've built on and gone beyond the work we all did together to expand health care, to fight climate change, to advance social justice, and to promote economic fairness. Thanks to your decency and thanks to your strength, maybe most of all, thanks to your faith in our democracy and the American people. The country's better off than when you took office, and we should all be deeply grateful for that. So thank you so much.
Okay, there it is.
Well, I
the
don't see
former
what you're singing
president
there.
says the country is better off than when you took office.
What's he going to say?
Well, you don't even have
We
to
should
say
have-
that.
we should
Maybe
have-
is this how you guys feel? Are we better off right now than when Joe Biden took office? Maybe we are. Maybe you think we are. Maybe we aren't. If so, why or why not?
You're a news guy. Break it down for me. Tell
it's
me.
not my. It's an opinion thing.
Well, do you think we
I
are?
don't speak on behalf of Americans.
Do you think we are?
I don't know. I'm asking the question.
The answer is no. But do you? I mean, we can start going right down the list if you want. Do you think we are, Crystal?
No.
Well, it's very
My
interesting.
pocketbook is screaming.
Chris, how do you feel?
I mean, like legit. I
Do you
don't
really
understand.
need to ask me?
No, I don't really.
It's interesting because Cedric, I want to bring this up. Cedric, a St. Louis ambassador we've had on the show, who can't stand a lot of the policies that Joe Biden has put forward, that progressive Democrats have put forward, not our words, his words, African American from St. Louis City, busting his butts, doing a job in the streets of St. Louis and trying to call out and make it a better city and putting his life on the line, his safety on the line, says, Vic, hell no, we're not in a better situation. But guess what? He also says, Barack Obama was an inspiration to me and I miss him.
Yeah.
So Cedric, to me, I go, okay, you miss him. Why do you miss him if he's in charge of a lot of the policies that you don't like and he promotes the policies?
I'm gonna jump on Cedric's bandwagon real fast.
I'd love to talk to him. Cedric,
Cedric, if you want to call in,
635-2915, 635-2915. I just think if on the outside looking in, I love him, but yet you don't love his policies.
I'm gonna let me just.
So why is that?
I'm gonna agree with Cedric a little bit. I always looked at Barack Obama as a guy because politics is all about personality. I've always looked at him like, man, if I saw.
Okay, so now you're putting it in that silo, personality.
Okay, well,
you're not
there's
talking,
multiple silos.
Okay,
but the
so you're
first
not talking about policy.
No, but I will. I'll get to it. Barack Obama's the guy that, no doubt, anybody in this room, if they said, hey, Barack and the guys are hanging out over at Buffalo Wild Wings to watch kickoff night, you would be the first one in your car to go hang out with him. Let me buy here, Eric.
I've already told you he's the greatest orator I've ever seen from a politician.
Let me get you a Foster's.
He's the greatest.
You want a beer? Come on over here and let's.
And you would smoke a cigarette with
And you
him
would
there.
smoke a cigarette with him. Yes. And if he wanted to go play a little pickup in the backyard, I'd say absolutely. Boom. Number one. Number two, so he's charismatic. He did not, in my opinion, I've never heard the guy say, we got to defund the cops. I've never heard Barack Obama say, we're going into Ferguson and we're going to defund the cops in Ferguson, Missouri. We're going to start, nope, we're done with cops. I've never heard him say that. He was passionate about health care, Barack Obama, Obamacare.
So you're saying
he tried.
So
it was
you're
a
saying,
failure, abject failure.
So it was a failure.
It was a
Okay.
failure. Look, I get the heartstrings of trying to get everybody health care. You can't afford it. And the problem is he was kind of the linchpin in all the presidents, the liberals after him that says, don't worry about what we have to pay for. We'll raise taxes or we'll just put it on the bill. He was the linchpin to kind of open up the floodgates on just spending money at mass. Just go. Whatever you want. You want $500 billion, knock yourself out. $1 trillion, whatever. Don't worry. We'll put it on the bill.
So do you back his policies?
No, absolutely not.
Yesterday?
No, and Cedric's right. He doesn't either.
Inflation.
No.
Social justice issues. These are the things he talked about yesterday are why the country's going in a better spot with Joe Biden.
Social justice issues.
I just want to make sure that we're...
You're right. Social justice issues.
I'm just asking.
Okay. Social justice issues. If you feel like you are being oppressed and you go to your government and say, hey, I'm being oppressed, I am cool with that. But you don't burn cities down. You don't have the government putting a hand on the scale for you. The government's not there to call they're there to call balls and strikes and fix potholes, period. That's what they should be doing.
Well, they need to fix potholes
no
on
doubt.
my street.
Mine too.
We'll talk about that in 9 o'clock hour again, since you guys are still talking about potholes.
Was Obama a good president? No. He was a horrible president, period. Was he a guy that you would want to go hang out with? Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
I was seeing where you were going with that. We got to get a break. Cedric, you're still typing. We'd love it, man. You're a former guest on the show multiple times. If you have a chance, call in. Love to. Maybe you can't. Maybe you're working. I get it. Anyway, we'll continue that. Man, Joe Patterson says he promoted Eric Holder to the head of the DOJ.
Yeah.
So he's complicit at the very least. Okay. I wonder if Obama was in Toastmasters in his early years.
Ah!
I don't get that.
I know what that means.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Public speaking class.
Oh. Toastmasters is a public speaking?
Yeah, it's very funny, actually.
Actually, Obama was probably teaching the class because he is that good.
Yeah.
Man, fastest 2 hours of Morning Talk Radio. That's an hour down just like that. We'll continue when we come back. Don't go anywhere. Share the show, as we say. Eric Johnson's throwing the football around. We're figuring out this first ever, the inaugural Viper Fantasy Football. I've already got somebody that's texted me, Chris.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that during the break.
Cool.
Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Krista Cooper, Vic Faust from Fox 2 as we go to the break. Chris has a beautiful shot of Lambert Airport. Doesn't look very busy, but it's beautiful. There's your shot. About 85 degrees today and sunny. Humidity's not bad either. Enjoy today. Back with more of The Edge right after this.
Get ready. The Edge Morning Show.
Now that the school year is underway, do you know how your child is doing in math? At Mathnasium, each student is provided with a customized learning plan based on an individual assessment. They'll get the live face-to-face instruction they need, either in-center or online, to accelerate their math skills and take on the rest of the school year with confidence. Join over 1 million parents who have trusted Mathnasium to give their children an edge in math. To learn more and to schedule a free consultation, visit us at mathnasium.com. Mathnasium, we're changing lives through math.
This is a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup sound experiment. We're looking to find the perfect way to hear Reese's so you'll buy more of them. Here we go. Reese's.
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 Reese's. Hey, get out of here, you little stinker. Reese's.
Reese's.
Reese's. Peanut Butter Cups.
That breathy one sounded very creepy, am I right?
Get a grip on your finances with People's Bank & Trust's new mobile banking service. You can now manage your accounts, check balances, transfer funds, and pay bills with ease and all from the palm of your hand. Activate your phone today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank & Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
I hate the struggle of tough, greasy messes on my stovetop. So I just freak, wipe, and I'm done.
When I'm frustrated with stubborn bathtub soap scum, I just freak, wipe, and I'm done.
Mr. Clean Clean Freak delivers an innovative cleaning experience with a powerful deep cleaning mist that starts working on contact to break down tough messes in seconds.
Just freak,
wipe,
done.
Kelly Blue Book is the one-stop shop for pricing, fixing, selling, and instant cash offering. Instant cash offer is exactly what it sounds like. An official offer to buy or trade your car. Just enter your VIN or license plate, answer a few questions about your car's history, and what kind of condition it's in. In minutes, you'll receive an offer to sell or trade your car that you can be sure is fair. Then choose a dealer to purchase your car and schedule a time to meet. For all of the its, KBB.com.
Now another hour of The Edge Morning Show on KFNS Troy St. Charles. The Edge Morning Show.
From runny noses to running injuries to x-rays and labs, the BJC Medical Group Convenient Care in Wentzville is ready to help. Located at 1520 Wentzville Parkway, the Convenient Care is open throughout the day with BJC providers on hand to care for all patients 2 and older. With low co-pays and walk-ins welcome, it's your best medicine when you need it. To learn more about the BJC Medical Group Convenient Care in Wentzville, visit bjc.org/Wentzville.
DQ presents Picture this. Picture the burger of your dreams. It's on the new DQ Signature Stack Burgers menu. A lineup of 5 premium burgers like the Flamethrower Signature Stack Burger and Loaded A1 Signature Stack Burger with 100% seasoned real beef patties, melty cheese, and a combo of top-notch toppings and sauces galore. This dream burger is calling your name. But it isn't a dream. You're ordering at the DQ drive-thru. The DQ Signature Stack Burgers lineup. Try it today. DQ. Happy tastes good.
Viper Weather with legendary chief meteorologist Dave Murray.
Hi, this is Viper meteorologist Dave Murray on this Thursday. Lots of sunshine. Pretty nice going out the door this morning. 83 for the high. Tonight, clear skies. A quick drop into the upper 70s. 59 for the overnight low. Friday, sunny and 85. Let's get into the weekend. It will be a little more unsettled. Saturday, partly sunny skies. There'll be a shower here and there, but limited rain on Saturday, 82. Sunday, a mix of clouds and sunshine. Couple of showers, but I think we really need to count on showers Sunday afternoon. High on Sunday, only 78. Temperatures stay in the 70s Monday and Tuesday. From the Viper Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist Dave Murray. Now back to the Edge on 100.7, The Viper.
Whipper River Electric, a Touchstone Energy cooperative. The Edge Morning Show.
Local headlines now with Fox 2's Vic Faust.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. 9 o'clock's our time. Let's take a look at some of the headlines on this Thursday, September 8th. First of all, let's start with some good news. Eric, you ready for this?
Go.
Frozen Emo's Pizza coming to area grocery store.
I've already had it.
And?
Fantastic. It's better than the real stuff.
There you go, because it's always better when it's frozen first.
That's right.
And reheated. Makes a whole lot of sense to me. Sounds like it's going to be worse than it already is. But there we go. Blueberry Hill celebrating 50 years of business in the Del Mar Loop already. 50 years.
Home of Chuck Berry.
And they have made the test of time. They've stood it. It's gone great there. Vietnam War Veterans Tribute is being put out in Warrenton this week. It's always great to see people when they can show up to these so that we don't forget our veterans, specifically Vietnam veterans who have been forgotten so much in the history of our country. There's a steering wheel lock giveaway in North St. Louis. This amid the spike in car thefts.
No way.
Well, dude, you got to do something. The
You
Hyundai,
get the criminals off the street.
Hyundai and Kia don't have the cars are being hot wired.
Today only get you free.
Oh my
So
God!
your car don't.
Hey, it's also the very.
Let's not forget to talk about the St. Charles Police and their helicopter that's kicking ass.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but
We
you
didn't
can't.
mean to interrupt your.
Go ahead.
No, it's awesome.
I'm sorry.
Wrote it. The very popular art fair in Clayton. If you haven't been there and you enjoy art, you should check it out. It's a great time. Weather should be incredible tomorrow. Saturday, a little iffy. Chance of storm Saturday, but I don't think that's going to happen. Also, a 5-hour-long police standoff in St. Louis City yesterday ended with the suspect alleging at police they shot and killed him. Also, St. Louis County officers were honored for heroics during the flood. All right, I'm out of time. I got to get. There's other good stuff to talk about. Cardinals won last night.
Yes,
did
they
something
did.
no other Major League Baseball team had done this year. They came from behind, scored 5 runs in the final at bat. They won. They have a 9.5 game lead on the Brewers.
Come on.
They play a day game today, afternoon game. Good luck, Cardinals. We'll see what happens. Adam Wainwright, Yadier Molina, going to tie the record for the all-time starts together. And Tiafone, 22nd ranked tennis player in the world, making it to the semifinals of the U.S. Open. First time since Andy Roddick in 2006.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's your birthday.
It's your birthday. That's right, I served you cake. I'm Peggy. Pull your leggy. Happy birthday.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go.
Virgos born on this day are searchers after the truth. They have a practical view of life, which allows them to withstand difficulties without losing faith. Pink is 43 years old today. Known for her acrobatic stage presence and raspy voice, she sold over 90 million records worldwide, making her one of the best-selling musicians of all time. Do any of you guys know what Pink's real name is? Anybody?
Like Laverne or something?
It's Alicia.
Oh, there you go. I was
Yeah.
close.
And then I love that. Gaten Matarazzo, he's 20 years old. Best known for his SAG award-winning performance as Dustin Henderson in the Netflix series Stranger Things. He began his career on the Broadway stage as Benjamin and Priscilla and Gavroche in Les Miserables. And then he also has cleidocranial dysplasia and helps raise awareness about that. It's a rare genetic condition that affects teeth and bones, which might not form as, it might form differently or even be more fragile. Also, Jocko Willnick, he's 51 today, author, podcaster, and retired U.S. Navy officer who served in the Navy SEALs and is former member of the SEAL Team 3. He served as commanding officer for Task Unit Bruiser, which fought the Iraqi insurgents in Ramada. He is also honored with a Bronze Star, Silver Star Medal for his service. Kennedy, 59 years old today. She's libertarian political commentator.
Damn, she's old.
Radio personality and former MTV VJ. She's host of Kennedy on the Fox Business Channel and contributes to other Fox shows like Outnumbered and The Five. Wiz Khalifa has a birthday today. He's 35 years old. Shot to fame with his Billboard-topping track Black and Yellow. His single See You Again was part of the soundtrack for Furious 7 and topped that Billboard Hot 100 for 12 weeks. Patsy Cline, one of the first country music artists to cross over into pop music with hits like Crazy and I Fall to Pieces, was born on this day in 1932. And Benjamin Orr, bassist, co-founder, and co-lead vocalist of the band The Cars, would have been 75 years old today. So we're wishing the happiest birthdays to all of our famous friends and anyone else out there with a birthday today from your Edge family.
Hello, welcome.
Today is September 8th, Star Trek Day.
Star Trek
I love Star Trek.
Millions of Trekkers have not only made Star Trek the most successful cult phenomenon in television history, they've made it a way of life.
Get a life. It's just a TV show.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
You know Star Trek?
I love Star Trek.
Do you really?
I love Star Trek. It's awesome.
Set your phaser on stun.
Live long and prosper.
Scotty, beam me in. It's showtime.
Oh, yeah.
I knew you'd love it, Eric. This is like so 60s, 70s. This is your time period, man.
Imagine just being at the Dorset Inn in 1976 with a cigar
You are such a lounge
and a
guy.
Carbossier.
You belong in an
Yes, I
old-time
do.
lounge.
Yes, I do. I'd be right on my way to Macy's to get me a smoking jacket. Woo!
Macy's
I
is
would-
where you would get a smoking
Well,
jacket
back in
the 70s?
1967, I would be just kicking like a chicken.
Oh, my God.
I could see Crystal Cooper with a cigar and a Carbossier.
Hey, let's do it. Do you know, I actually forgot a birthday today, and I had it on my mind, but I didn't write it down. Lars Newbar is 25 years old today.
My favorite Cardinal.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if he'll play on his
How
birthday.
old is he?
25.
Wow.
They're young. Cardinals have a lot of young guys.
It was funny though last night when the first time my son he came up to bat and everyone went Newt. He looked at me like, why are they booing him? I'm like, they're not. They're saying Newt.
Adam Wainwright had one of the best interviews recently talking about Lars Newbar. They said every team needs like an Energizer Bunny. He's the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah.
Nice.
They said he just needs to cool down a little bit. Is like his whole mission is to get responses out of Paul Goldschmidt. which can be a good thing because they said Paul's so like quiet and stoic, and he's like, Lars is always going up and like trying to get him to ground the pepper. That's what you always see Lars doing.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I love people
he's
like
like
that.
he's like, if Goldschmidt will smile, he goes nuts. And it's like, Lars, we love you, but back off just a little bit. But he takes all that.
Yeah.
It's a good combo. A lot
Could
of
you
teams
imagine
are great
being
when
on
they
a-
have veterans and young guys.
Being on a team with Gronkowski. You
Yeah,
would think
he's
that-
kind of like a Gronk.
You would think that,
But you have to be
man,
good, and you have to be providing something to the team and be like that, which is what he is.
Gronk was the full package. Party after the show.
Yeah.
Make a good
Goofball.
show of it. Yeah, get 100 yards on the field versus whatever team he was playing. Gronk would be I would love to be on the field with Gronk.
Well, he didn't take himself too serious.
Yeah. No, he did.
And you find a lot of professional athletes that will do that. So Lars Newbar, happy birthday to Lars, just 25.
And the fact
years old.
is this Star Trek Day or something like that?
Yeah,
what was
that's
this?
what it was.
Yeah, National Star Trek Day.
You know the new scuttlebutt? Not to get into the Freaky Friday show yet. The new scuttlebutt, and this was on Joe Rogan. UFOs are fake. They're fakes from the government to scare us.
I heard that
Did
report
you hear
too.
that?
Yeah, I did. I don't
Because
know.
this is not real. This is the government trying to put an oppressive hand over its people.
Yeah, but how does it scare
And
people?
Joe Rogan is I kind of feel like Joe's a mainstream guy. Just asking the question. That like everything you're seeing now on TikTok, that they did it with the Nazis and now they kind of stole. Remember, Roswell was 2 years after the Nazis lost the war, right? Isn't that kind of a weird?
Yeah, but the problem is Joe might be kind of mainstream, but he has also said vote Republican.
What's wrong with that?
Well, I'm not saying anything's wrong or right. I'm just saying you're not
What's he
going
going
to
to
be
say? Vote
mainstream.
Democrat. We want more crime in the streets. Vote
Well,
Democrat.
Then do you call CNN mainstream?
CNN is not going to be CNN much
Well,
longer.
I know, but I'm giving you an idea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
MSNBC.
I do.
I mean, that's
no,
why
it's just
we
it's just another reason to get your
you
ass off
can't
of
be
TikTok.
an entertainer and call yourself mainstream or middle of the stream and tell people which way to vote.
Can I think about that for a second?
Yeah. That's right. I'm more interested in.
I think the
you
mainstream
talking
is the
about
one
Joe
that says
saying about the UFO. About the UFO.
I just don't. It's like this. Look, I'm the Liz Truss, new prime minister. I'm going to keep going
Oh
back
my
to that
God.
all day. Vic,
Okay.
the flavor of the flavor of the day in all leaders worldwide: shut down the fossil fuel industry. Everybody, Germany, United States, Britain, everybody, shut down your pipes. And she comes in and she goes, about that. So here's the deal. I'm going to reopen the pipes because I'm not going to let my country go down the tubes. That's a badass.
If and when she can do it,
She's
it's
doing
one
it.
thing to say it.
March 2023.
And then we're going to see what happens with a relationship with the United States of America
Who cares?
as well.
Who cares? I hope that they go and lead the world now. It's your turn. You and Prince Charles go
By the
rock and
way,
roll.
that's Eric Johnson. Chris Knight, Crystal Cooper. I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. Appreciate you guys jumping in for the second hour of the fastest 2 hours of Morning Talk Radio anywhere. If you don't believe us, try us out. You'll see probably after just a few days of the show. You can jump in on Facebook, 100.7 The Viper. You share the show. We love it. We appreciate it. More interaction. Best Facebook line anywhere you're going to find as well. You can also stream us, ViperRocks.com. Once again, ViperRocks.com. And hell, if you want to give us a call, you can do that as well. 636 695 2915. 636 695 2915. And we got one bit of housekeeping to take care of here. Okay, here it is. We'll contact you. We had a lot of people who wanted to do this. We needed about 4 people. Well, we've got 4 people. We're going to contact you for the Fantasy Football League. We have to cut it off at 12 teams. And we had so many people who wanted to do it, but we promise you we'll come up with some other things that we can do somehow, some way during the season and or for next year. So we'll let you know, and then we'll let the people know. But we took the first people that we received messages from and went with that. So, and 3 of them were private because they tried to get to us quickly. So, not trying to upset anybody. Thank you for offering, but we were able to get 12 teams together. Boom, just like that. And if you're not playing, that's all right because you would lose anyway because Eric's going to win it
that's right.
going down the stretch very easily.
Oh, it's simple.
Because he's already told us that's what's going to happen. Right?
I don't know if I could beat Crystal Cooper. Her intellect is dizzying. It is. But you can win. You can win these leagues with defense. You can pick the right defense and win them. I'm telling you, Vic.
I know
a field
you
goal
can.
kicker maybe every now and then. Come on.
Okay. And the other headline this morning, Eric, I remember when you didn't want to talk about the royal family. Now it's like you've brought up Britain, you've brought up the royal family. Queen Elizabeth's entire family has rushed, quote, rushed to her side. It looks like, that when you get some of these reports, it seems like, the last minutes, hours, minutes are there, if not already happened.
What is she, 97, 6, something like that?
So
96.
Yeah,
96
the entire
years old.
family is there.
How long can you put the entire country on your back? She's been there for 70 years. She deserves to go be with her husband now. She does. She did a fantastic job. She really kicked ass leading that country. She did. She was, 20 years old coming out of World War II? I mean, you could do an entire documentary on her, and you would
gotten
just
a lot more credit for her early years than the last 25 to 30.
Her and Winston
but
Churchill.
She is 96.
Come on. Yeah. God save the Queen. Unfortunately, so there's a rumor scuttlebutt that she's already passed away because there's gentlemen in black suits all over the place. BBC has been let into the building, given her access to her estate in the Highlands in Scotland. And I don't know how fast you can get Prince Harry out there. You almost need what's the flight time from Los Angeles, California to Heathrow, But
I'm not sure, but it did say that Harry and Meghan were on their way as well.
So, she might be on life support at this point. We don't know. But the thing about it is, she has just carried the torch for that country like nobody's business. Mm-hmm. She has been an amazing figurehead, leader, giving up the just what is it? She lived under 14 presidents, wasn't it? Something crazy like that?
I had no idea.
It was like 14 presidents. She's presided over like 8 popes that live forever. I mean, seriously, that's a long time.
Well, they're making news. Britain, the whole area is making a lot of news with trust, as you brought up, and of course, the royal family. If any updates come through on that, we'll certainly be passing that along to you and seeing where that's going to go. King Charles, that's what it would be. King
I wonder
Charles.
if Prince Charles ever thought, man, I might not make it, because he was getting up there in age. He was like, man, I better stay healthy, or is it going to be or King William?
Eric, how many?
You want to do an over and under on
Oh, boy.
King Charles? How long do you think? You said that.
What do you
How
mean?
long do I think he'll stay king?
Who knows? I don't know.
Any
I'm
10
clueless.
years? You think?
Who knows?
Those guys are very healthy.
I'm told
they don't
world
pass
as we
away.
know it isn't going to be here in 10 years by several people. So
The royal family doesn't die unless they go through a tunnel in France.
yeah. Oh, dun dun dun.
Too soon?
Ooh, no, it's just pretty. That's.
I'm sorry.
You
No,
never
they're
know.
very healthy little kids over there.
Eric, how many years have you spent on the road in hotels? How many nights in hotels of your life do you think you've spent? At least a third?
Well, my immune system's way up because of it, but probably I'd have to say 30.
Have you spent 5,000 nights in a hotel in your life?
No.
1,000.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a lot of hotel nights.
If I had to do the math. Have you ever tried to run those numbers and you go, yeah, about 1,000, and then you really do the math? You're like, holy crap, 3,500.
Yeah. Reader's Digest did a survey of what items you just can't take from hotel rooms, but some people still do. And it blew my mind. Here's where it starts with. Number 1, the sheets off the bed.
What?
Who the hell
yeah.
would take the sheets off the bed?
I'll raise my hand right now.
But if you take the sheets,
oh my God,
they'll charge you for them.
Let me tell you a story.
And you can't take the pillows and towels either.
Why would you need the sheets,
Let me tell you a story.
Eric's raising his hand.
Let me tell you a story. About 2 months ago,
tell you a
Kansas City,
story, but it's
Missouri.
you.
Kansas City, Missouri, the Best Western. I think it was the Best Western across the street from the this Arrowhead Stadium. We were playing out at a place called Knuckleheads. Walk into it was during the COVID period. The biggest sign I've ever seen that says, and it had a picture of bed bugs. If you see these, please report to the front desk immediately. I guess they were infested with bed bugs.
I've been in a hotel. That happened to me. I told that story.
I've never seen a picture of bed bugs until I walked into the lobby of this place. And it said, if you see these, please report immediately. bring your own sheets.
I'd turn
bring
right around.
your own
You
sheets.
whoa, so you do
Bring your own sheets and your own pillows and
you
your
bring
own.
your own sheets on the road?
Well, we used to, absolutely. Now we're just lazy and we don't care. If
I
we
don't.
die.
I've never brought my own sheets pillows sometimes, just depending. But sheets, I've never done
Oh
that.
my!
Yeah,
Vic,
if I can bring
Vic,
my pillow. I bring my
Never.
pillow.
This is a disgusting story, and this is only meant for like a Friday. But whatever. There are hotels that will literally, if you have slept softly and quietly, they will literally not even change the sheets. They will just pull the blankets up and they will remake the bed. They will not change the sheets after the first guest left.
That's so gross.
If you check out, Vic, there are places that will just kind of remake what was there before.
Well, I've heard about comforters not being washed.
Comforters? Try sheets?
But I thought the sheets were washed.
Sorry, son.
Number 2 on the list, electronics. Alarm clocks, universal remotes, complimentary phone chargers. Nice places sometimes have iPads you can even use. I've never even heard of that.
Never
at
heard of that
hotels.
one. No.
But believe it or not, you can't take those either. You'll be charged. Yeah, you think?
Duh.
Number 3, wooden hangers from the closet. They are not complimentary.
Well, most of them don't even hang anymore. They kind of have that little nub in there, and
Yeah.
it's like they're worthless to
Well,
you.
no. Well, sometimes with the little nub, you turn it and it comes off. At least the nubs I've seen.
Yeah.
But they're stolen so much from hotels that some are using anti-theft hangers now. What? That's where the world has gone. Anti-theft hangers.
Yeah.
Because
Good
beep,
job.
beep, beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep.
Unbelievable. Excuse me, sir. Can you return the hangers?
And number 4, you have to go to a really nice hotel to get these because I've seen them before. And I've wondered this, and I saw it. Why do they offer that? I guarantee people are taking those bathrobes.
Oh, yeah.
Some
no,
hotels have those flimsy one-time use slippers, which you can take, but bathrobes, no.
No,
that comes back on you, and you get charged for taking a bathrobe.
Let me say this. In 5-star hotels all over the world, they would not mind if Mr. Blevins, of course, he's the only one that can afford a 5-star hotel in this place, Mr. Blevins, if he takes the robes, the his and her robes, by the way, with the his and hers towels from the his and hers Ritz-Carlton or whatever they're staying in, they want you to. You know why? Because they tack on another $1,200 to your bill.
And you don't even notice
You don't even notice it. So that's
your Chris.
That's a moneymaker for a lot of places.
Especially if you're traveling 10 people in your entourage, as he does.
Baba Booey needs
Baba Booey needs his bathrobe. A Baba Booey bathrobe, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is. So there's your hotel list. You can't take that stuff where you're going.
No.
Glenn Thompson reminds everybody of Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop. We're going all the way back to the 80s for that, but yes.
Best movies were from the 80s.
That's what Eddie did with that. We're also told that bed bugs aren't just on beds. Kevin says
I wish I would have taken a picture of that.
bed
So
bugs
bad.
live in the carpets that you're walking on, where you put your suitcase and or maybe some dirty clothes.
I'm itchy.
They live in the little couches or chairs that are in the hotel rooms that you're going into and might sit on to maybe relax or put some shoes on or do whatever, charge a phone. They hide everywhere. And as I told on the show about a year and a half ago, we had a bed bug in our suitcase.
How did you find it?
Because my ex-wife saw it run across the suitcase. And then she took a picture of it. And I can't remember who we had it in the bag though. We got it into a.
I can't. I'm itching all over.
No,
right
we
now.
got.
I am too.
I'm seriously.
We got it into a plastic bag. I'm sorry. And that was at a newer place in Fairview Heights when we came in about 6-7 years ago, about 8 years ago.
You figure that these hotels, they get lawsuits against them. I can only imagine. I would love to call them right now. Actually, now that I think about it, I wish I could remember exactly which one it was. But they had a lawsuit probably brought up, you would imagine, says, look, here's you have to pay the $5,000 fine to this family that was infested, and you have to put a sign in your lobby for like a year or whatever with a picture of a bed bug. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to Bed Bugs Express.
We'll leave the light on for you.
It said something like we do our best to sanitize and this, that, and the other. And he goes, if you see any bed bugs, please don't hesitate to report to the front desk. And only a rock band is stupid enough to stay in that hotel. Platinum Rock Legends, that's not the worst thing we've seen.
Michelle says she always brings bug spray and sprays her room down prior.
Good for you.
To bringing my items into the room. But
Yeah.
that's what people were doing during COVID. People were bringing in sprays, disinfectants, the wipes, you name it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Jay even says if it's bad enough, they will even get inside outlets as well.
Would you rather have a room full of COVID or bed bugs?
Oh, my God.
COVID.
Bed bugs.
I'll take the COVID any day. BA1, I don't care.
Well, the version that we have now is the variant, which is BA4 and 5. Alex Garza made a return to television last night.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry I even said it. That was like Beetlejuice. You say COVID, and all of a sudden you hear Garza.
Colton
Great.
says, yes, Eric, to follow up on what you were talking about. Bedbugs Express. Colton says, home of the in-bed insect massage. That is...
It's a premium.
Yeah.
It's only in room 12.
I finally... Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. It's so gross.
Yeah, so...
Bed bugs and eggs in the morning.
I was just told in a message, Vic, no spray kills bed bugs. Their sprays don't kill them.
Ugh.
They can go
So then how do you
dormant
get
for
rid of-
years. You kill them with heat. That's how bed bugs are killed.
So can you like suck them up in a vacuum and then go like, and then dump it and burn the bag?
I don't know.
How's the hotel get rid of it? They can't heat your room up.
You figure that... I don't know, man. It's like I'm sure that the owners of the place said, "I'm sorry, Your Honor, we'll get it taken care of."
Yeah, now people are saying it too. They're saying that it's...
I don't know. I'm done with this conversation until tomorrow. Conspiracy Friday.
Well, Roberts always wants to get back to the conspiracies. We'll do that tomorrow.
I got a guy, by the way.
You know what? If you got it, what do you?
I love
bring
any
him in.
sentence that starts with "I got a guy."
Eric, have your guy. Come.
Okay,
Who's your
let me
guy?
talk about this for a second. So tomorrow we'll do Conspiracy Friday. If I can get in touch with him,
And what is
he's
his
got a lot of
expertise?
black helicopters after him right now.
Okay,
I will
that
see
sounds
if the.
that sounds enticing.
So his name is Drew Titoni. He's my brother-in-law. If you're listening, Drew, you can hit me up on the text right now. Now here's
Is
why
this the same Drew that I know?
It's the same Drew. He's one of your alum. He used to play for the University of Missouri. He was a linebacker. He was, he hit people very hard.
The stories of this
Are
man
legendary.
Are legendary before and when I first arrived on campus at Mizzou.
The thing about a good conspiracy storyteller, Vic, Crystal, is when they can go, brother, you better wake up. When someone says that to you, that's when you know you're in the middle of a good conspiracy.
Yeah.
That's what he always says to me. He goes, brother, you don't even know. The earth is not round, brother. When someone can say that to you and they can convince you of all of this stuff, it makes you go,
But he's not saying the
Yes,
earth
he is.
is round. I mean flat.
Well, there's a little bit of that.
Oh, it's because you're not buying into that yet.
Because it's not. It's round.
Okay, but then
that's
why
okay. We can agree to
But you
disagree.
just said when he says it, it brings you in.
Well, that's not the only thing.
Okay.
He's more. Drew
I'm just
is
trying to follow.
Drew is not like a ghost or UFO kind of guy. Drew is way more into the kind of the government kind of conspiracy stuff.
Get him on.
I'll make a call. But he's like Scott Gherkin. Gherkin is the same way. Gherkin knows a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff, and he can at least start the conversation. And it's always fascinating to look down at Facebook and see how they respond to it, because they know more than we do. I don't know anything. I'm just kind of a spectator on this planet. I freak out all the time about stories and this conspiracy stuff. I watch way too much
We'll see
Twitter.
what you can do to get him on. And we got Rob just said, my daughter's away at college, called yesterday because of fleas in her dorm room.
Okay, I'm sorry I even brought it up.
purchased a flea trap at Lowe's. Fortunately, no bed bugs. Pest control says spray her room today. She was in tears freaking out.
It's
Fleas
like-
are better than bed bugs,
It's
right?
like brown recluses. You almost have to burn the house down.
People are saying
They did.
right? There's been 2 comments on the Facebook line saying that dogs can be used
Yeah,
to
I had
detect
no
bed
idea.
bugs. I mean,
Excuse
they can
me?
smell
Yeah,
cancer.
Dogs
They-
can be used for what?
They go
They,
in.
they say apartment complexes send dogs in rooms before the painters go in or before they do maintenance and things like that to make sure there's no bed bugs.
Heat your sheets. You have to also not. You heat your sheets to
Yeah,
get
but
rid
if
of
they're
bed
in
bugs.
the bed, how do you heat your mattress?
You sheet on my bed, I kill you.
Oh, my God. Jeff says nothing is as bad as ticks. I agree. I think ticks are far worse than bed bugs.
Yeah, with that Lyme disease, watch out.
I don't know. Sand fleas are pretty bad. You think you have a beautiful day at the beach and you go home and scratch your
Kevin
scratch till you
Wagner
sleep.
has already started our Friday conspiracy. Bed bugs are robotic government
Here we go.
invaders that listen to
There
us.
you go. He just saw it on TikTok 10 minutes ago.
Exactly. Stay away from TikTok. Just don't go there. We got to take a quick break. This is the Fastest 2 Hours of Morning Talk Radio. Steamers for mattresses is what Cedric said.
All right.
For nice, silky
Iron
sheets.
is.
Get your comments in, your ideas, your topics. Hurry up. You got another segment of The Edge coming up right after this. Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Krista Cooper, I'm Vic Faust and Fox 2. Thanks for the info, guys. Chiggers!
Back in a moment.
How long does it take to tackle a home project? With Angie, you could cross it off your list before this ad is over. Just tell us what you need, indoor or outdoor, repair or redesign, and we handle the rest, sending a top pro to get it done. You don't have to lift a finger, except to tap the screen or click the mouse. Plus, Angie is free to use. So bring us your next home project, and we'll bring it home. Download the app or go to Angie.com. That's ANGI.com to get started.
Spectrum Glass is known for their quality work on windshields, but they do so much more. Spectrum Glass also specializes in residential, commercial, and automotive window tinting. Reduce the heat, reduce the fading, and increase your comfort with professional window tinting from Spectrum Glass. Serving St. Charles and surrounding counties since 1995, Spectrum Glass is still your premier company for windshield replacement. And with free mobile service, they come to you. 636-294-1800 on Facebook and SpectrumGlassOnline.com.
If you want the best, don't settle for the rest. Come to F&S. F&S Collision Repair provides the best customer service, quality of work, paint color match, and paintless dent repair. They do it all. No job too big or too small. Just what your car or truck ordered. F&S Collision. Call today to schedule your appointment and get that car repaired. F&S Collision Repair.
This year, Progress West Hospital celebrates 15 years of caring. A member of BJC Healthcare, Progress West Hospital has had the privilege of serving the St. Charles County community since 2007, proudly delivering more than 9,800 babies, treating more than 330,000 emergency patients, and performing more than 36,000 surgeries. Thank you for entrusting Progress West Hospital, your best medicine close to home, for 15 years. To learn more about Progress West Hospital, visit progresswest.org.
KFC knows that when it comes to chicken sandwiches, there's good and there's finger-licking good.
A chicken sandwich? That's good. A 100% white meat KFC chicken sandwich so delicious it forces you to rethink everything you know about sandwiches, including whether or not they even need buns, but then you remember how good a brioche bun can be and then having to rethink your rethinking? That's finger-licking good.
KFC's chicken sandwich, always served hot and crispy in your choice of classic or spicy. Order now on the KFC app. Kentucky Fried Chicken, that's finger-licking good.
Prices and product availability may vary.
If you are having a bad day at work, I can help. Hi, this is Curtis Barks with Complete Auto Body and Repair. We just expanded to Cottleville and St. Peters and are looking for qualified automotive and auto body technicians that would want to work in a climate-controlled environment. That's right, we offer a fully climate-controlled, air-conditioned and heated facility in both Cottleville and St. Peters. Visit us at CompleteAB.com. If it's not perfect, it's not complete. Others can't compete with Complete Auto Body.
Dad, and service.
Oh yeah, and service.
He fixed the car.
The Bowling Green Chamber of Commerce is celebrating the annual Champ Clark Heritage Festival on Saturday, September 10th on the square in downtown Bowling Green. Festivities open at 9 and the parade starts at 10. Check out all the food and craft vendors, the kids' corner and bubble party, and stroll through the annual antique tractor and car shows. The food court is open from 10 to 3, and there's even food bingo. It's a weekend worth of fun packed into one day. The Champ Clark Heritage Festival, Saturday, September 10th in Bowling Green.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code FALL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code FALL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FALL.
Now, back to the Edge Morning Show.
Hey. It's time to get back and play on the radio. 9:32, Thursday, September 8th. EJ, Eric Johnson's here. Chris Knight, Crystal Cooper, and Vic Faust of Fox 2. Glad you guys are back with us. Once again, we'll let a few of the people know who we're going to be in our NFL fantasy
draft
league. The draft is going to be today.
It's full.
Well, I know there's, between us and our families, there were only a couple spots even open. So we've got enough people. We're going to jump in that. We'll let you know. We're messaging you right now. So if you didn't get in, we apologize. We took the first ones we could, and then we'll do something later. We have to do something. Maybe we can incorporate the audience throughout the season somehow, some way. It's kind of an ongoing thing. So we will get to that. If you haven't been paying attention to the show, we've been talking about not charging your vehicles. California's been talking about it. California and other states talking about not being able to purchase gasoline-powered vehicles within the next 10 years. It's become a deal, and it's really got Eric thinking about what is going on. Those freedoms exist in the state of Missouri, but right now in California, they don't. People are being told not to charge their vehicles and so forth. And Eric is like, wait a second.
It's just funny to me. California is hilarious. You guys are hysterical. You guys are the biggest joke in the world. You are the biggest country. You're one of the top 5 economies on the planet Earth, and you guys are shutting down not just the rich people who can get on a jet airplane and go to Mexico for a while and get some air conditioning, but you're shutting down electrical power to people that make $50,000 a year, $20,000 a year, that are frying right now in the Southern California sun. And Gavin Newsom is the cat that you guys elected. You guys are a joke. Seriously, I'm sorry. You guys are the same people that vote for our Sam Page out here in St. Louis County. You guys are the same people. Don't understand you. I don't get why a Fetterman in Pennsylvania is beating Dr. Oz, a guy that's like, look, we're going to stop crime. We're going to make sure there's no CRT. You guys, we need to call them. Chris, do we have a business we can just call?
Sure.
And just mess with them? Who are we calling? Let's have some fun. You guys are a joke.
So we're calling a business?
In California.
Really? This is going to be interesting.
Just going to see what they say when we shut down their power.
Who are you going to play the role of?
Maybe Gavin Newsom. I don't know. Maybe Vic Faust.
Oh, my God.
What business are we calling?
We're going to call Denny's.
Oh,
in L.A.
Do you speak Spanish?
Hola. Come on, I need my Grand Slam.
Probably serving tables.
Is it they can only afford one person to work? Hello? Hello? Are you there?
Her audio sucks. Try another.
Can we get opportunity wasted? Come on, find me somebody.
Let's try another.
Give me a law office or something. Give me a law office. Is there a law office out there I can talk to?
Is
Maybe-
this how they're doing it? They're calling people, or they?
I got it. We should call Paramount Studios and say we're shutting down the power out on South Hollywood Boulevard.
They're,
Oh my God.
Eric, they're in on it.
We should.
They're in on it. They know.
No, we should call the whiskey. Call the whiskey. They're probably there still from last night. Hi, this is Jake Reynolds from the Gavin Newsom Office of Energy. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm just calling to inform you that we will be shutting your power off today from 11 a.m. to 12:25 Pacific time to help with the rolling blackouts and brownouts in Southern California. Can you tell the manager of the store that we will be shutting the power off at exactly 11 a.m. this morning?
You want to speak to my manager?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Sounds like it's real busy in there.
What is this place?
She just set the phone down.
Where's this Denny's?
L.A.
Oh, okay. What part of L.A.?
It's on Ramirez Street.
Oh, yeah, I know where that is.
Ramirez. Is that down by Manhattan Beach? Come on, man. Seriously, no wonder they don't make any money there. They don't have a manager that'll get on the phone. Come on. I need to go consult with this
People
place.
move slow in this day and age,
God.
Eric. Have you been to fast food recently?
Millennials.
Restaurants, people move slow. The only places that don't are the places where we're paying a ton of money.
No wonder they're getting their power shut off.
I hope this person comes and speaks English.
I asked you, just be careful who you call. If they do come.
We should call one of the major sound stages and say your production's offline now. Stop shooting people in the face.
We're waiting for a manager.
Yeah.
You know what? Hang up.
We
on
might
their
be
ass.
waiting for a long time.
Just give me a law office of some sort.
It's 7:30 in the morning there.
Yeah, they're just waking up.
Here, give me.
No one's gonna believe us anyway.
Give me LeBron James. Hi.
Oh, if you want, you could call back within like...
No, I don't need to call back. I'm just letting you know that we're shutting your power off here in about an hour and a half. That's all I needed you to know.
Okay.
Okay, have a great day. Give me somebody that cares.
Okay. We're used to it.
Yeah, okay.
That's what happens.
I can't drive my car, so I'll just go over there. I'll sit in the corner and
Eric, you know what happens to you when you move to
somebody.
California? It's happened to my sister.
What?
Everything is just great. When you get out in the California sun, oh, you're taking away my family. Okay. You're taking away my money. Okay. Everything's just great.
There's
Everything's
got to be
wonderful.
somebody that cares that they got rolling
Tell you,
blackouts.
Eric, when my sister moved to California, there's not a care in the world. I'm just telling. It's like, yeah, okay. Well, we're dying. Okay. Everything's great. It's sunny today. The weather's great.
It's like we handed the best state on the planet to people that just don't give a damn. It's like,
maybe you shouldn't call Denny's at 7:30 on a Thursday morning.
That's their go time.
No, if there's
Let's
a law,
call the gas station and tell them we're going to shut the electric off.
It's time out. You better be able to speak some other languages.
Let's see. I speak fluent Pakistani.
Good morning. Thank you for calling Cervantes Chevron.
Wow, you were right. How are you doing today? Come on.
They don't have time for it.
Eric, how are you doing today? Click. I mean, this
is insane.
No, this is America, Eric. That's what it is.
No, but here's the thing.
I got a
In
squishy, but-
California, though, if you say, "Hey, how you doing?" people are like, "What do you want?" Like,
Well, what do I be meaner? You want to do it?
No, I'm
All
saying
right.
I don't think this is
Who am I
worth our
calling?
time.
Who is this?
Same, different place.
Chevron.
Whoa.
Morning, Answer Mobile. May I help you?
Hi, how are you doing?
Good.
My name is Jake Reynolds. I'm calling from the Gavin Newsom Office of Energy here in California. Just letting you know, this is something we have to do starting at 11 a.m. Pacific to 12:25. Your business will be shut down as far as power goes. We have to do it. It's going to continue from now till September 31st. So I hope if you have any questions, please contact the Gavin Newsom Office of Energy at your earliest convenience. If you have any questions for me, now would be the time.
How can we get rid of Gavin Newsom? He's an asshole. Fucking asshole.
Look, here's the deal. I don't have any power over that. That would be you. We're from the state of Missouri. We will give you Governor Parsons' phone number, and you can maybe have him come out there for a weekend and talk to him.
Oh my God. I did not expect that. And that's a business owner.
Yes.
But
oh my goodness.
I hope you recorded that.
There's so much to unpack.
We got it.
There's so much to unpack there.
Okay.
We got it.
Oh, Eric,
hope you can record it.
But that started off so well. He's like, "Hey, good morning."
Yeah, he was a nice guy.
And then you mentioned Gavin Newsom, and his whole demeanor went.
His face went red.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
The only thing is, this poor man might literally have just
that man
turned.
does not like Gavin
No, but he
Newsom.
might have turned to somebody and was like, "They're gonna turn the power off."
Yeah.
Oh no!
Kevin says
I
from
can't
the
believe
Facebook
he
Live.
said
I mean,
that.
I think
that's
Eric-
how I thought everybody was, Vic, when we were talking about Gavin getting
Hopefully-
recalled.
Well,
or Sam Page, for that matter.
I think Eric just figured out how to fix California. You call the business owners, record them. or
Yeah.
you
and
connect
then
them.
run a PSA. We should buy some ad time out there in Los Angeles and San Francisco.
Do you remember what his name was?
He didn't
I
say
don't
it. I
know.
don't think. I think he just said good morning.
But he's a, how do we get rid of him? He didn't say- how do we get rid of him?
I should have had an answer. I should have had an
Did
answer.
he call him
He's
enough
an
for?
asshole.
Or is that what he-
I got it. That's my new ringtone. That's going to be my new
Yeah.
ringtone whenever Chris calls.
Gavin Newsom's not well liked at that business.
Oh
Robert,
wow!
I'm not following. Robert says, "Can you have liability if biz shuts down prior to your timing?" What does that mean, Robert? What is he talking about?
I don't know. I don't know. But California is all jacked up.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I was going to run for the mayor of St. Louis.
Eric,
I might have to go run for governor
Eric,
of New York.
before you
or
were John
California.
Jacobson. Who were you again just then?
I was Vic Faust.
Yeah, no, you weren't.
John
Jake
Jacobson.
Reynolds.
Jake
Reynolds.
So you went from John Jacobson.
I was going to do Vic Faust,
to
but I thought you
Jake-
would start laughing.
No, I would not laugh. I would be throwing the football at you. John Reynolds.
Yes.
Or his big red button.
Yeah.
Chris,
We should do this every day.
Were you doing another one?
We
Did you
should do it
follow-
every day.
No.
You guys do
That's
one.
a
Crystal,
good note to end on.
San Francisco would be another city we should jack with.
You want to?
Oh my
See,
goodness!
What is it? Ripley's Believe It or Not down there on the wharf? On Wharf 42, is that where it is? Ripley's Believe It or Not?
I don't know.
That'd be a good one because they have tourists like all
Well,
day long.
the Californians, who are very, very, very frustrated, they're in the outskirts of the city. They're not in San Diego proper or L.A.
Yeah,
proper.
Los Angeles gets shut
San
down
Diego.
more. They always
They're
hit
they're in the suburbs, and those
Yes.
are some of the people that get very frustrated.
All right, let's call Van Nuys.
What's that?
Nah, not Van
That's
Nuys.
in the
It's not
suburbs.
liberal enough. Let's call San Francisco. Let's call.
Frisco?
Let's call up a law. Find me a law firm.
Dude, it's
Oh, Eric,
7:44
Eric.
in
That's
the morning.
it's half their day's
Eric,
gone.
what Robert said was he means if you're telling people that you're shutting down their power, what if they cancel staff, etc.? Are you responsible if they come back and try to sue the station?
I don't care. Well, they're in California. What are they going to do? It's ridiculous. The experiment here is to find out how ridiculous it sounds
This
if
guy-
someone from your government says we're, and that's what he did yesterday. He said stop. You know what he
Yeah,
did
he
yesterday?
did. I know
When
what he did.
He had a fleece jacket on
And a hat.
and
I
a
know.
hat. He
I
said
know.
I'm freezing. It's 78 degrees in my office.
We'll call this gas station.
No,
Gas
I don't.
is-
The gas stations, they don't care. They're like on to making
they don't
coffee.
care?
They're on to making coffee.
I think that guy cared.
They're on to making coffee.
Eric's waving off. He's just waving off. Oh my.
Gas is $6 a gallon
I thought
for regular.
still.
Right now. Right
Man,
now.
I'm just saying. Liz Truss, there you go. Keep an eye on her when she brings back Great Britain and it makes all the people over here in the United States look like foolish idiots. You're a foolish idiot. If you
Thank you, Robert.
You
for trying to
shut your
look out for
economy
us.
down anywhere in this country, California, New York, you're a moron. I think that's why you have to look at red states like ours and say, thank God. Even though you have a Sam Page and a Tashara Jones over there, at least you can just kind of stiff arm them and say, stay out of my way.
Mm-hmm.
You can stiff arm them, Vic. You know what that means. It's when you put
Yeah. Oh,
it's when
yeah,
you
yeah.
smash
Yeah,
them
yeah.
and say, just move.
No. I get it.
I'm not coming to St. Louis.
I'm just sitting back watching this all unplay.
You want to call?
You have one of the best stadiums in the NFL. You have Soldier Field moving to the suburbs because you cannot handle businesses in Chicago. Come on.
Actually, if you're doing it, you're doing a survey to find out if they agree. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I would just say I'm calling about a survey. Do you agree with Gavin Newsom asking you to shut down your power?
Yeah.
Look, he's on Fox right now. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. California, you embarrassed me. The days of Dean Martin and the days of Sinatra movies and Elvis movies and movies that you guys made and the good times that we had, they're over. They're over.
Power at this gas station might already be disconnected.
Hello.
We're experiencing a shortage at this point in time.
Yeah.
We will be allowed back on air on. You also told the guy your power's off till September 30th. I was like, yeah,
That guy was
okay.
He was pissed.
Oh, he's going to be looking at his clock until 11 o'clock, and then 11:01 will come, and he'll be like, oh, the power's not off yet. Who is it?
Oh.
Their power's off.
Hey, this is a good suggestion. Glenn said we should call SoFi Stadium, SoFi
SoFi,
Stadium,
yeah.
sorry, because that's where Thursday Night Football is.
Ooh!
I don't know.
Hi,
who you're
this
gonna
is
do.
Big Faust
I don't
from
know who you're
Fox.
gonna
I
find.
wouldn't believe us, probably.
I have no idea who you'll get in contact with there.
Okay.
We could try.
How about
Oh, my goodness.
And we'll have to go through.
Well, you know, like a Dunkin' Donuts would be open, right?
Who are we calling? Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, but they don't care. They're high school kids.
Thank you for calling SoFi Stadium and Hollywood Park, home of the Los Angeles Rams and Chargers.
Well,
For
whoop-de-doo.
Spanish, please press 2.
Should we push 2?
For Spanish, it should say for English, please press 2.
Please listen carefully to the following menu options.
Okay.
If you are calling regarding information on Rams tickets or are a Rams season ticket holder, press 1.
Or for
If you are calling regarding information on Chargers tickets or are a Chargers season ticket holder, press 2.
Chargers.
If you are calling regarding information on tickets to other stadium events, please visit SoFiStadium.com or YouTubeTheater.com. For information on booking meetings or event space, press 4.
It's a big meeting.
To speak with our guest experience team, press 5. To speak with our parking team. Thank you for calling the guest experience department.
This is fantastic. Why would the state be calling guest experience? But who cares?
Power went out.
What if we get the coach?
Damn. Stan Kroenke, he's a cheap ass. There ain't even no music on hold.
I can't believe we can't call some. Just swing a dead cat at this point. Just, who cares? What is the area code to California? It was like 304 or something like that. What is it?
818.
818. Just go 818 and then any random 7 numbers and see who we get.
Andy Weiss from the Facebook line said, for tickets, go to Cronky's.
What?
818. Whatever.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know what number this is, who it is.
Cool.
I don't know anything. We could tell the Dodgers their lights are going off.
I know.
They wouldn't care. Well, they're doing pretty good, actually.
So our game's in before the sun
Your
goes.
call is important. We'll be right with you.
Oh, good.
Serious? Oh, they got Moonlight Sonata
Oh
by
my gosh,
Beethoven. It's the
seriously?
saddest song of all time. Perfect. The state of California has been through many times.
Wait a
This is
minute.
the
We
worst.
don't. We don't.
Please take
We
your
don't.
belongings in a U-Haul and
We
move
don't.
immediately.
Well, in New York, residents were told to have emergency suitcases packed and ready to leave at a moment's notice.
This is the
Maybe that's going to happen in L.A.
Yes.
The big one.
Heart Rhythm Specialist, this is Sylvia. I'm help you.
Sylvia, how are you doing? This is Jake Reynolds from the Gavin Newsom Office of Energy. I'm doing my due diligence, and I'm calling to inform you power has to be shut out today from 11 a.m. to 12:25. Pacific. It'll be a series of rolling blackouts that will continue through September 1st. If you have any questions, now would be the time to ask.
Well, the office is closed.
Okay.
Nobody's in until 9 a.m. This is only for emergencies to page out the doctors.
Okay, is there a way you
have
can
to
let
call
them
them
know that from 11 to 12:25 today, they will have no power in the office?
11 to what time?
It'll be 12:25 Pacific.
12:25. No power at all.
At all. We have to do it. Wow. The state of California has has exhausted all of its power.
Okay. And what is your name?
My name is Jake Reynolds. I am from the Gavin Newsom Office of Energy.
And is there a callback number for you?
There is. Can you tell me what it is? I'm sorry, we can't give the direct number over the phone. If you want to, you have to reach out via email to gavin.newsom at california.gov.
California.gov.
And
Okay.
trust me, we have a lot of people that are very concerned about this. But we have to do it so if you want, just go get a burger, go get a lunch, come back at 12:25 and the power will be back on.
At 12:25. Okay, no problem. I'll send the message to the office.
Thank you so much. Sorry for the
Thank you.
inconvenience.
Have a good day.
Good day.
No problem. Bye.
No problem for her because she's not in California.
Yeah, she's like,
he's like,
there's
them people are screwed.
Now, here's the thing.
Eric, you said September 1st.
Yeah, you did. You said September 1st.
Oh, damn.
The
Yeah,
31st.
that's-
She didn't catch it.
I know, but you were joking, so there you go. September 1st, that makes sense. They couldn't be taken real.
Well, who cares?
Because
if
you
it's
said
taken real?
September 1st.
Sue me. She is
It
literally.
sounds like she's gotten that phone call before, to be completely honest.
Yeah, to be honest, she is going to be better at this than I am. She's literally going to call a doctor and say, hey, your office is going to have no power today from 11 till 12:25.
She will.
Shh.
I think she's doing it right now,
How
Chris.
can she not?
No.
What we should do is we should call a, well, this might be too late now, but we should call an FBO down there, a charter plane service.
Well, a lot of people like what you're doing, Eric. Matt says he didn't get the joke. He just says it seems like we're spreading misinformation.
No, here's the misinformation.
I'm dying
Matt.
laughing. Carlene says it's great.
Here's
Cindy's
the
laughing
misinformation.
The whole year.
Here's the misinformation. There is no Jake Reynolds from Gavin Newsom Power and whatever.
Well,
The
if there is, I feel sorry.
basically what it is if we were doing a show in California, there is a 90% chance that these lights would turn off at some point and there would be no phone call. There you go. We're just nice enough to let people know.
Yeah, she's an answering service after hours. It's 7:54 there.
Yeah. Or the misinformation is that
Chuck
we can
says
all have
F-
electric cars and it'll the
And
grid will
There you
support
go.
it, right?
There's your
Right.
misinformation.
Awesome.
If you have a fleet of Teslas, well, you can't use them because you
Right.
can't charge them.
Eric, she's making afternoon plans. Lighten up from Jamie. All right, we'll be back with more of the Edge right after this.
Yeah, we know we don't start as early as the other shows because we're a lot smarter.
The Angie's List you know and trust is now Angie, and we're so much more than just a list. We still connect you with top local pros and show you ratings and reviews, but now we also let you compare upfront prices on hundreds of projects and book a service instantly. We can even handle the rest of your project from start to finish. So remember, Angie's List is now Angie, and we're here to get your job done right. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
Please leave a message at the beep.
Hey, it's fun. Remember me? Miss you, buddy. Look, I know it's been a minute, but we gotta get the fam back down to Holiday World and Splash and Safari. They've got 3 of the top 5 water coasters in the world. Remember getting soaked on Mammoth and Cheetah Chase? Or screaming down monster roller coasters like Thunderbird and Voyage? Tickets are still at holidayworld.com. Oh, the kids want to say something. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Takia, and a little thing that I love about the Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is when I take a bite, it's the perfect blend from the bacon to the cheese. It's perfection.
Hey, I'm Katora, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese is it kind of melts in your mouth, so you know it's creamy, cheesy, and delicious. This gooey mac makes me cheese every time.
Order dinner delivered on the Chick-fil-A app today. Delivery fee and other restrictions apply. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Hey, Brian Dawson here. Folks, Brian Dawson Roofing and Construction is a roofing company dedicated to excellence and quality. We are very familiar with working with insurance as well as uninsured roofing needs. We do room additions, small roofs, big roofs, steep roofs, flat roofs, residential and commercial. So hey, if you have any roofing or construction needs, call me, Brian Dawson.
Learn more by visiting BrianDawsonRoofing.com or call 636-465-9465. That's 465-9465.
Jay's RV in Warrenton does factory and extended warranty repairs on all models and is the only mobile RV repair company in the area. Now is the time to get your RV checked out at Jay's RV in Warrenton for service or bodywork on any brand. Jay's RV will get you ready for a problem-free season. Sales and service the way it should be. Jay's RV. Online at jaysrvrepair.com. That's jaysrvrepair.com.
Here comes more of the Edge Morning Show.
Guys, thanks for joining us today. We appreciate you being here. What a fun show. Eric's going to work on getting to Tony for tomorrow.
We have Rochelle in the 9 o'clock hour from Wendy's.
Oh, that's right. Customer Appreciation
And
Weekend.
she'll be in here, and I heard she's bringing us something.
Oh,
I don't know.
She's coming in tomorrow, 9 a.m.?
Yeah.
When is it? When is Customer Appreciation Day at Wendy's again?
This Saturday.
Saturday
the 10th.
All righty.
All right.
Okay, thanks for watching, listening, jumping in, tuning in. We'll see you tonight for Fox 2 News.
See, that's what we do from now on. I don't want to. Let's not
Eric
slam
Johnson.
any of these woke policies. Let's just make a joke out of them from now on. Let's just make a joke out of the crime out of St. Louis, Vic. Tomorrow will be. Well, it's tomorrow's Conspiracy Friday. Never mind.
Eric Johnson.
Monday.
Chris tonight, Crystal Cooper. A Big Faust to Fox 2. We'll wear. I'm gonna wear red. I'm gonna wear red tonight.
Red?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Good.
Wainwright and Molina.
There you
Go.
go.
All right.
Have a great day. We'll
Bye.
talk to you tomorrow.